That was awesome.
Oh, great. Lane's already toast.
Don't tell me I'm toast. Welcome to Trash Talk.
Hi, Dan.
What up?
I'm Lane.
I'm Derek.
I'm John, and that's Dan.
Yeah.
I'm Dan.
Welcome, Dan. It's been a while.
We have Conspiracy
bit.
Dan back again for
There's a lot
probably
going
at
It
least
was
their 10th
actually, I
show.
do believe we called him Killer Dan.
Killer Dan.
I've had
thought
a
he
lot
was
of weird
yeah.
camping
It's
Dan.
okay.
Ninja Dan.
No, but on the podcast, he's Killer Dan.
No, I always call him Daddy.
That's
By the
call him
way,
that,
there has
Killer
been a body
Daddy.
found in the lake near my house, so it's not
Oh,
me.
I see.
Now,
Okay,
see,
okay.
normally
It's
I call
like
you stupid
the
for outing
Dexter
yourself.
dumping ground,
Current
except
events.
like
Dan
you know,
knows also
closer.
way too much firsthand experience on a recent shooting where two 15-year-olds supposedly blew themselves away.
They were 15-year-olds.
There was two 15-year-olds shot. I don't know who shot them, but I'm assuming they shot each other because there was a lot of gunfire.
Wow. Well,
And then cops.
I mean, how does a
Shit.
15-year-old get a gun? That's sad.
Because
It's America.
Gangs.
Yeah. Gang
Dude,
shit.
when you come out of the vagina,
You get a gun?
Yeah,
get
they
a gun.
give you a gun.
Well,
if you don't have,
and
a
penis.
Oprah
If
gives
you
it
have
to
a-
you and goes, you get a gun, and you get a gun, and just goes down the line.
It's
of guns.
the new being
They're-
born with a
that's
silver
like
spoon in your mouth.
The perfect America.
Yeah.
What, Oprah?
Except she's white.
Giving guns.
And she's not sex
Easy.
trafficking
Jesus.
anyone. Oprah sex traffics people.
Well,
the
she
fuck did
definitely
Oprah
has
sex
a compound on Hawaii.
And
You know,
she doesn't have any accusations
With
of
The
doing
Rock.
stuff in South Africa either. No, she didn't.
What the fuck?
Oprah's a bad bitch. Oh, she wasn't
Well,
hanging out
she's
with Weinstein and
in
Epstein
the Illuminati
and,
for sure.
she's-
You know, she's a puppet.
there's some very interesting videos of her with people.
Find him.
Find the one. Look up. There's
Fuck
one
you.
where like it's her Epstein and some like blonde chick, and the captions are like, "Oh, when you realize she didn't just invite you to the party," and like you know it's Oprah's in all that Diddy stuff. They're all in it
She got
together.
enough money. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Oprah,
She's a
don't
billionaire.
get smart with me, or something will be going down.
what the fuck, dude? That did kind of work. It was a goofy sound drop that worked. I don't know what the fuck it worked. That was weird.
I like turtles.
That's a definitely Turtles moment. This is your Doritos Turtle moment of the night.
Oh, wow. You get a sponsor for that.
Maybe.
I like
I don't
turtles.
even like Doritos.
It would have to be some sort of.
Have you seen the new
awkward
version of
show.
that where the guy's like 22 years old now? The turtle guy.
I think he went on Tosh.0, I think.
It might have been Tosh.0. It's
Yeah,
something
that was a
like,
while ago.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
was-
like he redeemed himself somehow or something.
Yeah, but he was dressed in the same.
Did he
little
redeem
zombie.
himself?
I don't know. He
Did
might.
he?
He still
Did he
might
do
have.
it? Did he did it?
Well, yeah.
Diddy did
Diddy.
do
There's
it.
no redemption
Diddy
for
did
Diddy. No
Can you
redemption.
turn on my phones?
You remember the South Park where they're like trying to, you know, have the devil do something like, damn
Number
it, Diddy
3.
already did it.
No, turn on my headphones.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, headphones. I was wondering why I'm being shitty about it. All right.
Is that
Thank
loud
you.
enough?
Yeah, it's good. Thank you. That's a little too loud. This is your Doritos trash moment of the night.
Everyone check their headphone level. So, are we talking conspiracies about Oprah or just UFOs?
no,
Do you think
we're not- just
UFOs, we got people getting
I
shot.
don't want to talk about Oprah. I don't want to give a shit about Oprah. Fuck Oprah.
Yeah, Oprah wasn't on the
Okay,
list.
so okay, the alien.
Well,
I'm
she
curious
was,
with the alien thing. So with that CEO getting shot is the most Batman shit that's been happening lately. Like Batman villain, obviously not.
Okay,
Batman.
well, not. So, you want to talk about the shooting right away?
No, I
or
just
the
definitely want to
UFOs?
get. I definitely want to get into it. That's
I mean, it's big news.
Well, I want to know what
In honor
what
of
is
Dan-
new in UFOs world.
Yeah,
I want
what-
to know what that
yes,
is.
in
Well,
honor of Dan's
supposedly
guess, let's do that.
UFOs
Okay,
were going
fine.
to
I guess
reveal
I'll just
themselves
talk
to us
myself.
yesterday.
UFOs,
Yeah,
aliens.
and then supposedly, according
Oh,
to the internet,
I
there's
saw the
been
prophecy.
like mass sightings all over the world.
Yeah, New Jersey
Leading
had a
up to
bunch.
this.
There was something where like they were calling these drones that they couldn't follow to the ocean and they disappeared in the ocean. But it's one of those like you're calling it drones and you like all-
Car-sized drones.
Yeah,
that the
all of
sphere
our
thing?
advanced
I didn't see that.
radar and all this like you couldn't track it. Oh, okay.
Is that sphere thing I've been
Oh,
saying?
there's been multiple spheres.
Because, like,
there's been all sorts of shit.
Someone saw a picture of it.
who's
So here's
saying
a
they
headline
can't
from
track
the
it?
AP News. FBI investigating reports of large drones flying in New Jersey seeks public's help. There's a video. Don't look like no drone I've ever seen.
All right, I have not seen this.
You want me to play it?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so one of the weirdest conspiracy things with the drone is in 1990 there was a predictive linguistics program developed by some like computer scientists, blah blah blah. But anyways, it had a whole bunch of these trigger points for like events that are going to happen with like you know the future or whatever.
Yeah,
and one of the
disclosure.
things was that Joe Rogan and Trump would be in an interview together, and 39 days after Joe Rogan and Trump talked to each other, the alien disclosure was going to happen. That was predicted in 2004. that like the Rogan and Trump would talk, and then 39 days after that event would be alien disclosure. And ironically enough, they talked on October 25th, 2024. 39 days later is December, 3rd or 4th or whatever.
That's
which is
awesome.
when all this wacky UFO shit's been happening in the news.
Okay, so we do live in a simulation, and that's
the
very
simulation.
relieving. It's
But
very
yeah,
relieving.
I'll try to
me,
find the
now that I
name
know
of this
that.
program, but like that shit like was developed in 1990s. I can't find the scientist's name, but it was basically a computer program that was like, oh, we're gonna do weird predictions. And even back then in 1990, there's no Trump and Rogan shit going on. But that somehow
but
popped
it's why
up on
it would just be so random.
yeah.
Who is the future guy? The ancient guy that could see the future?
Nostradamus.
Think I kept saying Nosferatu, but no, that's not right.
Nosferatu is
There,
Yeah, that's
who
why I
is
was like,
also,
it's
there's
not
also that like
Nosferatu.
Russian lady that they keep talking about all the time.
Oh, there's a lot of
Bakita
prophets
or something?
people talk about.
You could just
Okay,
put together a bunch of
the
names.
name
and-
of the
No,
computer
that's
guy
why it's
is Cliff
prophecies.
High. So Cliff High is the guy who made the predictive linguistics program that predicted all this shit. I'll see if I can find more stuff that I'll send you guys, but it's
That's interesting, though.
1990s was when this was made. 2004 was when that prediction happened, and then 24 or 20 years later, all we're like, well, that's a weird thing to have happen. And 39 days later, boom, we've got like the FBI being like, we can't track these drones.
You want to see the video?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
definitely.
play it right now.
Is there audio to it?
I don't know. I have the audio.
You
on.
turned it away from me.
Yeah, that's New Jersey shit.
Okay, so it's just like some lights in the sky.
see a blank screen.
Yeah.
Oh, there. that's
There
why.
is one like a redwood in Nepal or whatever too, or
It's pronounced
Saudi
They
Nepal.
all,
Arabia,
they all
Saudi
said
Arabia.
Randolph, New Jersey. It's
Yeah,
definitely
New
a
Jersey-
big.
I've heard
a
about
bunch
it
of
happening all over the place and seen
Cool.
corresponding videos.
So you think it's Project Bluebeam?
Maybe
could be
we can
Project
all
Blue
just
Beam.
calm the fuck down then and focus on this. That way we can team up with the aliens to finally defeat the
Yeah,
Saudi Arabians.
you know, if we
Did you
have
see
a,
that video?
if we have
I
a
don't-
common enemy,
I
we'll
have,
unite
I've
the
gotta
world.
believe it's fake, but it's supposed to be from a military debriefing room. And so there's all these probably sergeants or whatever and some crew leader that's like going over different
That's creepy as shit. That kind of got me hard. What the fuck?
Hard time
Anyways,
controlling Derek's
so
audio.
they had it's a video of the guy talking about different types of aliens and shit. And this one guy in the background keeps joking like, "So can I fuck the alien?"
of
But
course
then-
they're saying
Yeah,
that.
and then the people are asking like, "Well, how big are the reptilians and stuff?" And he's trying to describe them and shit, and he's doing crude drawings on this marker board. But this guy supposedly secretly videotaped this.
Yeah, I think I've seen that too. Where
I don't know if it's real, and I haven't
It
seen anything yet
also
to
could be
beg
some
somebody else. I haven't
bullshit.
looked to see if it was.
well,
too
they've
long.
had like different alien types out there for a long time.
Yeah.
that have been in science fiction.
But it'd be
and
really
shit,
interesting if that was an
so-
actual real video.
Well, there's
Yeah,
also that
but
like
could also be
that
fake
other
shit.
like guy who supposedly worked at Area 51 and had pictures of the aliens and like on his deathbed he's like, no, this shit was real.
Oh yeah, I mean that's happened a couple of times.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Lots
Will-
of
Will you
people
look
dying.
up this? That I heard there's going to be some sort of star alignment on January 21st.
Hit that. You gotta hit the button, dude.
What
You can't
button?
talk about aliens without hitting the button. As soon as you said star alignment, now we're into it. But now Donald Trump was in the public eye back then, and Rogan was hosting Fear Factor. So they were public.
Yeah,
known
but,
thi-
like,
It would have been on the
Podcast.
internet.
minimal.
Yeah, there wasn't like a podcast thing in there, but like
Yeah. Podcast
its
didn't
first
exist.
its first prediction said they were going to have an argument or something, and then it got reset in 2004 where they were like they're going to talk or some. It's still some weird ass computer program that
Yeah,
like,
because they were both like in wrestling and shit.
yeah, but
you
the
know, they
computer
were
program
All the
basically-
planets will align in the visible night sky.
on January 21st.
And
That's
when
what
the
this video is
simulation
saying.
resets.
What?
That's when the simulation resets.
It's when Trump's in office. His first day
boy.
in office.
Oh,
If the simulation resets, I hope I'm programmed with a smaller dick because this is getting real uncomfortable.
yeah.
I
yeah.
don't know about you fellas.
Can you get smaller?
I mean, damn it!
That's when he had a true pussy.
Shit.
It goes in now.
We've gone full plaid, sir.
Ludicrous.
I want to
speed.
become dick butt.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah.
of dick butt,
I just wouldn't be a chick though. High five.
did you guys hear about Trump?
Sounds like a dildo.
There's supposedly evidence that he has a tested IQ score of 73.
73.
He's the smartest man alive, okay?
How?
Let me
He
read
has
this.
the best
How did?
words.
How did?
This is recent. This just came out.
Oh my god.
Trump IQ test
Fantastic.
results discovered in former New York, Massachusetts employees' closet, or is NYMA employees' closet, said the results of an IQ test that Trump allegedly took during his first year at the New York Military Academy, having been discovered in a file box in a closet in Brooklyn. According to the test results, Trump's IQ was 73. The document currently is in the process of being authenticated, but it was discovered by William Askew Jr. as he was cleaning out his late father's apartment. His dad was a counselor there. He was talking about from 55 to 85. He said, though he didn't administer the test, he was in charge of collecting them and sending them out to the grading office.
Well, even if that's true, he's still way richer than any of us.
Probably smarter than most people too in the military.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He
And
did
is-
produce additional documentation and photographs proving that his dad worked there.
Oh, dude. Speaking of his dad, have you looked at the Barron Trump book shit?
Oh yeah, we've talked about this before.
Yeah. So either way,
A book from the 1800s
Even if he
predicts
is
Barron
borderline
Trump is
retarded.
Here's
president's
the quote
son.
from the guy that found the information. They asked him,
What?
like, what he thought about this, and he goes, I don't think this should be news to anybody. The guy's clearly a total moron.
Ah, nice. My theory on this is the dad paid him off the military to give him a low IQ so he doesn't have to get drafted or whatever was happening with him to stay out of the military for whatever reason or
Possible.
other.
makes
It's
sense.
quite possible.
But obviously there's no draft or anything, so I don't know what the situation would be. But you can't have him be
But-
physically deformed. But if he's stupid, great.
I'm sure he went to some sort of, school where he eventually took some sort of IQ test that they could base this off of.
Yeah, I think it said like 50s or something.
So-
Or when
The
did-
50s?
Well, I saw dates in there. I don't know what they were.
He might have been. It might have been. Well, I don't
Yeah, when would that
all
be?
I
If
know
he's-
is I can't wait for the tariffs and the border walls and all the fun things that are gonna just make America great
yeah,
again.
the
We'll have the
deportation
purification.
camps
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
deportation. Oh yeah.
Dude, okay, I know this sounds like
The ICE programs.
I
It's
said
gonna be-
purification.
I can.
Purification. That's right.
Purification.
It's
Oh,
because
yes.
there's all sorts of bad blood coming in, and that has nothing to do with Nazis.
It's another Nazi's fault.
Oh, no.
They even stopped World War II, take a vacation to Argentina, and then didn't come back. It was so comfortable.
Back over
Or
to
they live in the Hollow
America.
Earth.
So they.
Yeah, we didn't bring them back.
I mean,
to
if you're gonna say they
America
live in
to
Argentina,
do
you
the
might as well
fourth-
say they live in Hollow Earth.
That's
That
where
does-
the aliens live.
Well, the Nazis joined them.
The entrance is in Antarctica. Obviously, that's
Obviously.
why we can't go.
Is it the
Yeah,
there.
for the walls
reptilians?
up.
They allowed Hitler there?
Have you
The
not?
Nordic
God, what
aliens.
was that movie that actually had like Hitler
tall
riding
ones?
a dinosaur and like you? There
Hitler
was
on a
some,
I think
dinosaur.
he's
No, there was some crazy-ass
There was
movie
Iron
that-
Sky, and Iron Sky 2 was the one with lizard people. So Hitler
No,
may
it
have been
wasn't
writing.
Iron Sky. It was another one, but like literally, like near the end, Hitler comes out riding a like Tyrannosaurus Rex on the moon because they somehow got. Oh, dude,
Yeah,
it was
that's
like.
the
Is
end,
it Iron Sky?
That's the end of Iron Sky 2.
Okay, it might have been Iron Sky. Yeah,
Fucking
that
love
movie
Iron
was fucking
Sky.
hilarious.
I've never heard of
It's
it.
so dumb.
What?
Oh,
And
it's
Hitler
so
comes
dumb.
out riding a T-Rex.
Oh yeah,
Iron Sky.
Hillary Clinton, I think, opened.
No, Palin.
Palin.
President Palin.
Palin opened the Antarctic portal or
nice.
whatever by taking off her human skin to have a lizard hand, and then went down to the
Yeah,
Hollow
it's
Earth.
it's
to get
just
the
taking
Nazis.
Oh
the piss.
my
It's
God,
so
I gotta
funny.
see
Dude,
this.
But that's two.
Is
The
it meant
first
to
one,
be funny?
Yes.
Yes.
It's clear. Yeah. So the
Yes,
first
it's
one,
very satirical.
the first one, the premise was the Nazis escaped. The scientists escaped to the moon. They've been living on the backside of the moon.
I'm in for this.
And they come back
You
to
got me.
Earth, and the first black guy they see, they go and they turn him white, and so. And then he has to go through the movie, like basically trying to get back to normal. And at some point, they roll up with like they try to make America Nazis to trick them. I can't remember what the premise was. It's been a long time since I've seen it. It's an old movie. It's like
Turn the
2010.
black eye white.
And
Dude, it's
so funny.
basically
I love it. The
whoever
chick
made
is
this movie
gorgeous.
Took
I'm
all the
in.
wackiest conspiracy theories, and then like we're gonna make a movie of this. But yeah, like the main part I remember
It's so
is
funny.
Hitler riding a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex
So-
on the moon with UFOs.
yeah, so that's the last one. The second one, I'm pretty sure they somehow.
Is it
cri-
just
I
like
don't know.
straight to
So
DVD
this was just
one?
early
I saw.
disclosure.
I've only seen it on
this
Netflix.
is not. It did not go to theaters.
I hope.
Yeah.
But I love.
I don't
those
even know
movies
if it
so
made
much.
it to DVDs. Like,
Oh, I bet it was Redbox special.
I don't know where I watched it at. Like, I think I watched it on
I was-
YouTube because it was such a bizarre thing of like, what the fuck is this? And it was like, I watched the whole movie. It was really weird.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Oh, it had lizard people coming back to Earth to like turn people.
Well, I can see why you
it
watched
had everything.
it. You know.
Oh yeah, it's everything. And I love every moment of it.
I watched that Alien one with it's Seth Rogen as the alien.
Oh,
Paul.
Yeah.
I
was
watched
a good
that one
movie.
not that long ago, and it's Simon Pegg and the other guy. I always forget his name.
Sean, whatever.
Yeah, I think that's
Frank.
right.
That was a good movie.
It was
all
good. Seth Rogen kind of annoys
It
me.
had
I wish they
it
did.
had
Could
Sigourney
had someone
Weaver.
else.
Sigourney Weaver's
Exactly,
in it, so this
exactly.
is a good segue to Aliens.
Yes. Okay, so I'll be brief. I
But she
know
says that in it too.
Yeah.
She says.
I'll be brief. I know this is somewhat topical because Romulus came out 4 months ago. I finally watched Romulus.
Don't spoil it.
Watched what?
Romulus.
Alien
Romulus.
Romulus.
The newest one?
It's a remake.
Of what?
Alien.
It's the Force Awakens of Alien.
Thank you.
Oh.
That's exactly. I was watching. Like,
It's
wait,
what it is.
Oh, there's Prometheus and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
Yeah,
was
but
like
that's
prequels
something
and
new.
stuff.
That's like the prequels.
yeah, those are good.
You know?
So
It
I watched
wasn't good.
Romulus and I go, oh, this wasn't too bad. I mean, I knew what it was. I appreciated the graphics and the violence, whatever. And then I go, okay, let's watch it again. So every night over Thanksgiving week, I watch Alien 1, 2, 3, Resurrection. I fucking love Resurrection so much because
like
that's the
Resurrection?
first one I saw.
I don't know if
when
I've
I was
ever
like
seen
10.
that one.
So I thought it was the coolest fucking thing.
It's like Aliens 4, essentially.
It's
Yeah.
so bad.
Takes place
I don't even
200
know.
some
I don't
years-
know
yeah.
that there's only 3.
Oh, it's terrible, but I fucking
It's
love
so
it.
bad.
Hey, man, it's got Ron Perlman. All
Was
right.
it the
It
Romulus
also
of its
has,
day?
what's her
No.
face? What's that? The goth chick.
Oh, Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Winona
like,
Ryder's in it.
Yeah, she's an android.
oh, I know which one you're talking
And
about.
then,
I used to
uh,
like watching that when I was a little kid.
And then it
Oh, yeah.
goes, I think,
Maybe I did see
Prometheus,
that.
Prometheus, Covenant, then Romulus. So I watched. I remember watching Prometheus in those theaters, and my
Yeah.
ex-wife at the time ran out during the removal scene, and she didn't come back. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll watch this movie by myself. As I watched
Maybe
it again,
that's
I'm
why
like,
she's your
oh my
ex-wife.
god, what?
Maybe that's why she's your ex-wife.
It was like 10 years before. All right, don't worry about that.
it's just another stepping stone.
So,
Yeah.
of course, I didn't. Anyway, fuck you guys. So, I'm watching the movies, and like the story is terrible. The acting is wooden. The only redeeming factor of Covenant was Idris Elba, and to a lesser extent, Charlize Theron. Actually, no, she's pretty good.
I've only seen that one like once, and I don't remember it at all.
But as I'm watching it, I'm going, "What the fuck are you doing? God damn it!" That's why they didn't. They have so much potential.
Wait, is that the third
I just want to
of
know
the newest
like,
ones?
No, it's the first of the new one.
If you hold
No,
the
that was
flute, do you
Prometheus.
want me to do
Prometheus.
the fingering?
The what? The fingering?
If you hold the flute, do you want me to do the fingering? You can blow and I'll finger.
What is that from?
That's
Oh,
one
God,
of
yeah,
That's
ew.
the
That was so
androids
gay.
in one of the newest ones.
Yeah,
For
no,
some
no,
reason,
so
the
Covenant.
androids Covenant. Yeah,
Covenant, yeah.
they're doing alien. You
I
know,
thought that's what you're talking
alien
about.
shit.
No, we're
But for
talking
some
about-
reason, they're like, we're gonna blow on this flute, and the other android's like, I'll do the fingering for you.
Yeah, 'cause he doesn't know how to
'Cause
make-
it's
how to do
basically
it.
he's talking to like his own android
Yeah.
clone thing, and it's the,
That's
Yeah,
like, the
but-
weirdest
Sounds
like.
weird.
But you get to see two Michael Fassbenders kiss, so win-win.
Yeah.
It's still weird as shit.
I would
well, that's the
rather
point.
see
He's a
Winona Ryder
broken-
do that.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
broken
he's
android.
a broken android, and they shouldn't be fingering
Okay,
each
okay,
other.
okay. So someone that watched the originals growing up, like vague memories of them, and I did recently watch Aliens. I've seen Prometheus in theaters, and I don't think I've seen the sequels of that.
Okay, so Covenant and Romulus. Okay.
No, I thought there was 2 sequels to
was-
Prometheus.
Which one is Sigourney Weaver when
Yes.
she's like giant? Like they
I
like,
thought.
cloned her, but she came out like way taller and she's
No.
like
Yeah.
dunking on
No, that-
fools.
that was
That's
Resurrection.
4.
That
She
was
wasn't
4.
giant. She was just alien hybrid
Yeah.
and had better powers. But yeah, she
She
was.
was a lot bigger than everybody else too, though.
No, she was just more
Sigourney
muscular.
Weaver's just a tall lady. Those actors are kind of small compared to her.
I thought I watched something a while ago. They were like,
No,
yeah, we wanted her to like
That may have
be
been a hentai
way
you
larger
watched.
than a normal human.
May have been one of those
No,
like
she
fetish.
was
hentais.
just her size and they were their size, but she had like alien powers where she could like her blood was acidic and she was
She could hear
extra
shit.
sensory.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
And
was
she
just.
had sharp nails, man.
Yeah,
Oh, she was like
she
a
was an enhanced
supreme
human because she had
being.
too much alien DNA in her.
Oh, sure.
But here's the thing about that
She's-
fucking
she's
movie
like
is in
Fifth
Alien
Element.
3, she jumped into a lava pit to kill off the alien that's inside of her, and then in Alien 4, they're like it starts with like a lava pit that they're like
Her
showing
DNA
it-
survived?
Yeah, they're like we found the DNA.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
see,
but in
I
all
don't think I
fairness-
have seen that.
No, in all fairness,
fucking
though,
stupid.
I'm pretty sure the doctor, Charles Dance plays a doctor in Alien 3, got DNA from her. It was all the DNA was recorded in the escape pods.
Okay,
I mean,
but it's still.
but
it's a bit silly, yes.
what I was going to ask about, because I'm not that familiar with the whole series. What is like the whole like theme? Like, what is its point? What is-
Creepy. I like it because it's H.R. Geiger. That's why I love Alien.
but like,
there's spooky monsters in space.
is
and
there
the
a
aliens-
story they're really trying to tell? Like,
Well,
because
they
they
keep-
all extend
well,
for a
they
long
keep-
time.
I
I
think
think
Stepping on
like in
each other.
Prometheus, I think they talk about how
There's
there
like
was
this-
a battle.
No,
and-
no,
There
no.
was
That's
another
that's
alien
Alien
well, there's like the
Predator.
supreme beings or something.
these
Well,
are
there's a bunch of
engineers.
stories
There
about
was-
like what's leading to these events, but these are just always like seem to be like moments in the greater history that you get dropped into.
Yeah, basically there's like the elephant alien things that supposedly created life all over the place, and then like it's a
Engineers.
thing of like, are they the gods that created humanity or whatever? but then they created the super weapon, or somebody created a weapon to fight them. That is the xenomorphs, and then the xenomorphs killed everything off.
No, xenomorphs are a product of the goo.
Yeah.
Adapting DNA, and then by multiple
Isn't
steps.
the goo the
shows
super
it
weapon?
In Covenant,
Yeah.
they explain it
But
very
like
well in Covenant.
they made that, or did?
Well, they made the goo, or they found the goo and replicated
Yeah,
it or
but
something.
so the
I'm a
white
goo man.
aliens weren't the
Yeah.
well, okay. Those are supposed to be the
Sell goo.
alien-faced ones, but the alien-faced or
yeah,
the
the
elephant
white,
ones,
the,
like
the,
that
the
was
giant
just a
albinos.
mask.
Yes, giant albinos.
Yeah.
Yes, from
I don't know. There's a
all
lot
movies.
going on.
It's a good thing you
Like,
brought the goo man.
It's a great story
I'm a
that just can't get told properly with the goddamn movies. And it's really irritating.
It's
It's
been
a
the same.
fascinating
It's
movie.
really Scott's been in charge of the entire thing.
I think so. And it's just been just like stupid shit, like in Covenant, where they go in there, this alien planet goes, "I'm gonna take my helmet off." Fucking what the fuck? Are
I mean,
you
they
doing?
terrified me as fuck as a child.
Okay,
you
the
know?
first and,
And they
second
terraformed
one were
that
really
entire
good.
planet so it was breathable.
The first and second
Yes.
one were really good. The fact that they tried to build off two good movies and like we're going to create a whole universe around this is like no, you had a horror movie and then you tried to go too far with it.
Yeah. So what's worth it? What
It'd
is
be
the
like,
best movie
what
to
is
watch?
Michael Myers
Which is
really
the best?
First one's probably the best.
What do you need to see?
Well, what do you want?
The first
what
one.
do you want?
They have a cat.
Yeah,
and the
true.
cat
Yeah, and
knows.
I
The
watched
cat
that
for the
one
second
recently.
one.
I watched that
And
one
Sigourney
within
Weaver's
2 months
connected
ago,
to the cat, and together they survive.
and I love that one. That was a good movie.
Yeah, so
yeah,
yeah,
the
but
first and
do you want
second,
to watch?
the second one's awesome.
Do I
because
don't
you
need to
got
watch
Space
any of the new
Marines.
things?
I mean, do you
Which
want
is
to
the
watch
one
an
that
action
ends
movie?
with the alien
or do you
getting
wanna watch-
sucked out the
Oh,
hole in the
that's a choice.
cockpit or whatever?
That was two of
Well,
them.
I wanna-
like the first one, she blows it out of the airlock, and the second one, she blows the queen out of the airlock.
No, there's yeah, and then in the fourth
She has the
one, she
moment
blows
when
the
it's
guy out
sucked
the
out,
window.
she's like
Fourth
rubbing
one,
his face.
Yeah, on the fourth one, that's the human alien hybrid that
That's more alien than human.
that are more human than alien, and like it gets sucked out the little hole.
It still looks like a fucking alien.
Yeah. That was the
What
fourth
I'm
one.
asking is, what is the best movie? Like, what are the best?
My favorite was
told,
2. My
like,
favorite was the second
start
one.
to finish, just movie,
I-
cohesive story
Movie and like any
all-
movie.
I'll
of
accept-
aliens. This
I like
franchise.
Hold on,
two.
quick! I just realized all but 2 of those movies end with the alien getting ejected from the ship. All of them, except for maybe. Well, there
That's
wasn't
the
the
finishing
alien in Prometheus, but then in 3 it was a lava. So or the molten iron. What the fuck? Stop
second
doing the
one's the
same
best
thing.
Well, what's the best movie? Which is
I
what do
will
you
let
think?
you borrow the second one with all the extended versions, so you can see like what Wayland Yutani's
on
up to
Hulu.
and all that.
It's on
And
Hulu.
then there's some
With
weird
ads?
theories
Oh,
that
no.
Wayland
Well,
Yutani
mine's
is
not.
actually connected to like the Blade Runner universe because they got the androids and all this shit.
I do like that, but they never like
But
really.
it's not real, but it could.
Well, I mean, because Alien vs Predator crossover, of course,
Nobody's
that
done
didn't-
it
anyway.
yet.
Nobody's done it yet.
not
They
canon.
haven't
Anyway,
pushed it there. But
it's-
yeah, we have Aliens versus Predators and
So reason another reason watching, I saw a little a short documentary about the original Dune movie that was supposed to be made before the Frank
Dude
the
movie?
Dune.
Dune.
Before the 80s one, there was one built in the 70s, and H.R. Geiger was in charge of the graphics for it, so it was real creepy, obviously. On Prometheus, that big thing they go into is the same shape as one of those like steam or those like traveling big ships from. I was like, oh my god, it's so
like
Geiger!
80s
Oh, it's
Dune?
so
Yeah.
Geigered. And now I think about Dune, and Dune's not popular. Have you been watching Dune Prophecy?
no.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, fine.
I haven't watched
fuck
any
me
new
then.
Dune since the first remake came out.
I've heard it's
Dune movies were
good,
good.
but I think it might be a little slow.
It's yeah.
Did you watch Penguin?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
No.
No. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 again, so.
Ah,
It's a really good show. It is probably the best show I've seen all year.
Have you seen the previews for the new Star Wars? I wanted to ask you about that.
which one?
Every
little-
time
Oh,
they get
the
excited
show right
for it,
now.
he
The
The
comes
one
back
with
and
like
says,
the
"Don't watch it."
elephant kid where they're all kids in space
Yeah,
adventuring.
it's Goonies in space.
It's such a great Star Wars concept. I can't wait
Yeah.
to watch.
You don't even
this.
watch Star Wars.
No, I don't, because this
Then
is
shut the
extra
fuck up.
trash.
No,
This is the
you don't get to talk.
trashiest trash of Star Wars.
It's
trash
not your
I've ever
culture.
seen.
You can't comment on
I
it.
can laugh at these.
He
nerds
likes
all I
Star
want.
Wars. He would go
He's
watch
American.
Star Wars
It's his
with
I
freedom.
us.
like the
As a white
original
male.
3, and I've seen some of the other ones, and I didn't like the Mary Sueing, and I didn't like any of the new
Mary
things.
suing? What the
Mary
fuck?
Sue, that's when the super chick character can do everything and is better than everyone.
The Kathleen Kennedy self-insert.
Which movie is that?
All of
newest-
them.
the
Oh, the new
newest
ones.
Star
I'm thinking of the
Wars.
original Star Wars.
yeah,
Sorry.
all
no,
of
the
them.
original ones are great.
It's the same with Rogue One. This is a
Yeah,
Kathleen
Rogue One
Kennedy
was great.
insert.
No, but that works. That's
Same
the
with
best one.
Are they ever going to release the director's cut version of Rogue One, you think?
It's gonna be 4 hours long. They just brought in Zack Snyder just to make it longer.
But we are getting the second season of Andor, when that's Star Wars.
I
and
still
I'm
haven't watched the first.
Super
So-
excited. You have.
good.
You did watch it. I remember we talked about it when it first was coming out. You
I guess
probably-
it wasn't very memorable. Oh, wait, I do remember a few
Bert.
things.
It
That's
was-
when
That's when the guys.
there's some great scenes
It
with
was
Vader.
like-
I can't swim,
Dude.
No, Vader's not in it.
It was like
Is that the one where he's walking down the dirt road and trying to find? It was an extension of Rogue One or something.
Yeah, but Vader wasn't in the first season. Vader was in Rogue One.
Well, I know that.
There's just too many Star
You might be
Warses
thinking of the
now.
Obi-Wan show that had Vader.
maybe,
in it.
yeah. I don't. Yeah. Well, then I don't remember the show. I supposedly talked.
it was
about
like
Yeah.
Space Perry Mason. Whereas
Well,
Bert
it's
was like
worth
That means
watching.
nothing to
it's
me.
it's worth watching the first season the second season's coming back next year.
Okay.
early in
Well,
the season.
let me know if it's
Well,
worth watching.
How do you
That-
feel about Goonies in Star Wars?
I mean, it's not Star Wars for me anymore. Like I haven't watched a few of the last shows.
It's not ideal.
So, yeah, it's
not money
Disney.
milking Disney.
It's Disney Star Wars. You know, I always knew it was going to be that. The same. What I'm not also really that excited for is the Mandalorian Grogu movie.
They're doing.
There's a movie coming out of the Mandalorian and Grogu.
Who's Grogu?
The
Yeah, Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
I'm not that. Yeah, I'm gonna wait her mouth. If it's worth going to see in theaters,
Dude, theaters are
But-
dying because all the movies that are coming out are just like trash, and people
Yeah.
are like, yeah, I'm not gonna go spend my money on that. Like,
yeah.
just,
Well,
I can sit at
what-
home
right
and
now,
watch things.
Wicked is doing really good in theaters
I
right
heard
now.
Wicked wasn't actually bad. Like,
I think
That is a perfect segue.
because they also were
Wicked porn?
Hold on.
Wicked porn.
But they were trying to do Gladiator and Wicked, like together
I heard
as like
Gladiator
a thing.
wasn't really that great.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh shit, that's out already.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I haven't
They came
heard
out at the same time. They were
negative
trying to do
things
like a
about
double
oh,
movie.
they're trying to do a Barbenheimer again.
Yeah, I'm trying. It was Glicker or something. Glicked.
Glicked.
Yeah.
Glicked sounds better than Glicker. That's not.
Yeah. Also, Wickedator. Wickiator.
Either way,
Yeah, I thought there was a one. That one.
it's like they're trying to create like, which one's gonna do better? We're gonna have a war between the people. Do you like Wicked or do you like Gladiator? Are you
Oh, yeah, but
masculine
they're
or are
just
you feminine?
They're just trying to do Team Jacob, Team Edward
Yeah.
bullshit from
Let's-
20 years ago.
And I think a lot of people are just
Get
like,
people to fight over shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's more in
But
people's like people cared about that show,
Yeah.
not or movie, not.
Have
Yeah.
you seen those movies?
I don't think
I saw the
anyone
first
cares about
one.
anything
I went
because
to the first one in theaters, not knowing what the fuck I was getting into. I had never heard about it. It was like opening night, and like it was like, yeah, I'll go with you.
Okay,
you know,
did you
this,
go
with
the
this
chick?
girl.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
of
was
course.
gonna say, like,
yeah.
you by yourself.
And we're like, I was like,
Well-
holy shit.
sparkly
It's
vampires.
all women in
Yeah.
here though. They're all fucking going crazy. There was a few other guys that were in there
Jacob.
like maybe gay or got there on a date, but I was just like,
Yeah, with a
Jesus
dude.
Christ, I can't believe
Dude,
I
could
went
you
for
imagine
this.
the threesomes
I-
you could have pulled out of there though?
It-
Oh, yeah. Dude, you fucked up.
Oh, I
You
could have pulled
just
that
put some
dude out.
sparkles on your
huh?
face and been like, I'm a vampire. I'm really dark and scary. Do you want to come over to my house?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I mean,
yes.
it did end well for me that evening. It was
But I'm
worth
really
my while.
sensitive, too.
Oh, I would imagine
In the
so.
end.
Especially got home. Fuck. I mean, I did not drown on the way home. If I could fill the car. All right.
Basically,
So speaking
So-
of Wicked,
Gross.
Mattel was sued over Wicked dolls that mistakenly linked to a porn website on the packaging.
yeah,
What?
it's great.
Hey, Wicked
And Wicked's a Disney movie, right?
Wonderful.
It's just
yeah.
a continuation of Disney and sex.
yeah.
There you go.
Oopsie
The
daisy,
the
we
best
put
thing
you
is
to a porn
that
site.
that porn
Oh,
site is
no.
like a parody site.
Can we even watch it in
No,
Nebraska?
Wicked's not a porn site. First off, Wicked's like one of the original.
Well,
Can you
it's
access
a
this in Nebraska?
company.
Because I thought Nebraska you can't watch porn anymore.
you can't. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
so
there's
if-
other things you can go to. I mean, I don't go to Pornhub anymore. Or
I'm not tech savvy, man.
think it
Like, I
was-
know it doesn't work, so that's all I know.
I forgot which
But
ones they were. But
could
I
you
mean,
access the Wicked porn?
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that on my work computer.
Yeah, dumbass.
Oh, come on. Get
Yeah,
on
so
your
the
work
Wicked
computer.
is
It won't even
that
work.
and adult play.
I
Digital
thought it
Playground, I
was
think
open. That they have like the Are You 18? Because you still have to like pay to probably actually see boobies.
Yeah, so those are private pages. They're not like Pornhub.
I don't know how any of this works. I have
Yeah.
a smartphone.
Yeah,
that
like
just
well,
does
it's
phone
mandatory for any porn site to have the Are You 18 or older? And
Things. Yeah,
it's
but
like,
I don't
yes,
think you can.
know.
Well, it doesn't pop up anymore. It just shows you that
No,
you're not
no, no.
allowed to
Does it?
access.
Did it?
No, I'm on Wicked right now.
Well, that's because your phone also knows you're 18.
Well, I also
No,
I had to click the I am 18 button.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I was
didn't
trying to
have
ask.
I didn't have to show my ID. All right, so
See, that's because
Wicked movies.
Any guesses on what the porn is?
I'm going to just start. There's a whole
less
the top-
parodies.
Okay.
You think it's wicked porn parodies?
No, not wicked
Lesbian
stuff, but
porn?
it's just parody porn.
I'm gonna read you the top list of the movies I have on this front page right now.
Yeah.
Kenzie Loves Girls 2, Talk of the Town, The Hunger, Sunny Goldmelons, The 66th Day, Fantasia, Timeless, Reckless, Blast from the Past. These all just sound like fucking movies.
Ass
Yeah,
blast.
they're
But there's
parody
not,
movies.
though.
They're
They're not.
parody.
Timeless is
wanna
a
get
Christmas
fucked.
movie. Reckless is a looks like a street racing movie.
Yeah, so they're parodies of other race car movies. Like they take
I like Sunny
scenes
Goldmelons.
from famous movies and
Yeah.
just kind of redo them and make them into
Emma
porn.
Hicks.
It's
Nice.
like Conan the Barbarian or like Edward Penis Hands.
Yeah, exactly. God.
I
Oh, this is the first porn we ever
Here's
watched.
what the lady said who started the class action lawsuit. Where did she say this? They're being sued by a South Carolina woman who says she and her minor daughter were irreparably harmed by the mix-up.
oh no.
And the lawyer for the class action suit says parents trust products marketed to children are safe and free from risks of exposure to harmful content. Do they watch the videos?
They had to
What's
watch enough
this?
of it.
Well, I mean,
Debbie
like,
does Dallas.
like-
what?
here's
my
the thing, though.
God.
They had to. They went like John. He had to click the 18 thing,
Also-
so they knew it was. You know.
Also, none
Well,
of these
I
movies
don't
sound
think
like
that's a
porn.
federal law. That's
But
state
have
to
you
state.
seen any boobies either?
No, that's the thing. They all have very nicely done
you have
covers.
To, you have to pay for
like
stuff.
Front,
Yeah.
you have to pay to get into it. Yeah,
Did you
So
just say
then it's-
tastefully done?
yeah.
I didn't say it,
Tastefully.
but I
Yeah,
knew
I-
it's
yeah.
not like a full porn
Yeah,
website.
it looks like a cool
I
movie
think
poster.
John
So-
should lose a culture point or something for saying
look,
that
it's-
the cover of porn is
See,
tastefully
it
done.
look professionally done. I was meant to say, like they look like actual movie posters.
yeah.
But you'd never guess these are porns unless they were on
Yeah,
a
I
fucking
could look
porn
at
site.
that and
Well,
guess
that
it's
one
porn.
is obviously, but this Sunny Goldmelon just looks like Wet
Is
Hot
this
American
website
Summer.
called Wicked.com?
Yeah, Wicked.com.
yeah, it's been around for quite a while.
Yeah, it's been on a long time. 25 years of award-winning movies.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard of this.
Bullshit.
Damn, you never watched any parody porn, apparently.
Oh, he was a digital playground type of guy.
Bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah. Damn it.
Have you actually seen the Pirates movie? The highest budget porn
Pirates
ever
of the
made.
Caribbean
no,
or something?
Pirates. It's the highest budget porn ever made.
No, I thought we used to talk about the Lord of the G-Strings or whatever. You have seen parody porn, right? I bet that was from Wicked.
Yeah, I'm that was the only
it was,
one though that got up and left and like this is
You don't know
stupid.
that.
Yes, I do. I have
I
it at home.
guarantee
You guys
Wicked
ever seen
has a
Attack of
Lord
Killer
of the Rings.
Donuts.
No.
Okay, so
Well,
it's
you've
a
talked
horrible
about this, I
movie, but
think,
it turns
before.
out that pretty much every actor in Attack of Killer Donuts is a porn star. There's no sex in it. It's just a really bad movie.
Nice.
But we were like, I was watching that ironically, we're like, all right, we'll watch Attack the Killer Donuts. We're like,
Told you,
all
bitch.
these people
They looked
seem-
familiar.
No, they don't look familiar. They just seem like they'd be in porn.
Yeah.
Because their acting is so bad. But like,
They have some big boobies.
oh yeah,
Well, yeah.
you know, it's like the people that get killed off in a horror movie.
Was there like full dong in it?
No, there's nothing.
You don't
it
hang
was just,
dong?
it was
Well, because
donuts
like I mean, you
killing
think there's
people.
all the guys are porn stars too.
They were.
Obviously,
They all
Yeah.
were. We looked up like 90% of
That's
the cast
fucking
was porn
hilarious.
stars.
They were trying to
tried-
make a legit movie.
Hold on.
I don't. It was Attack
Dan.
of
Yeah,
Killer
they might as
Donuts.
well.
It couldn't
Dan,
have
hold
been
on.
legit.
Was the
Like,
movie 45 minutes long?
No, it was like
Because I bought the edited version of Pirates, not knowing it was. I thought it was the porn, but no, it was only 45 minutes long, and it was just all the acting. They cut all the sex
Oh.
scenes. It's so bad.
yeah. That's like what was
But
the
it's funnier
what
than
was that
shit
one
to
your
watch.
brother had, Derek? The Lord of the
Throw the G-string.
Lord of the
Yeah.
G-string.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you seen Throbbing Hood?
No.
Dude, it's so funny. So he goes to the
I
archery
always
tournament.
thought the
They have to,
prequel
like,
to
shoot
Lord of the
Jesus.
G-Strings would be the
Jesus.
Throbbit.
The Throbbit. Dildo Faggins.
I thought Dildo Faggins was a real one.
Dildo Faggins. The Throbbit's tail.
No, that was all shit I made up in high school.
I thought it was a real thing though.
Yeah, it sounds like a great concept, right?
What was that one like Purple Vein and like
Oh.
Full Metal Jack Off or whatever that movie was where it was the porn parody director movie?
Yeah, I don't even remember what that was
That movie
called.
was
It
fucking
it- It
hilarious.
was weird. It was definitely weird.
But it was funny and like
just because it had a bunch of
Bad-
funny names,
bad names
for
and yeah.
puns of porn movies.
Yeah. Gangs or gangbangs New York. No, they have to be uncircumcised because I want it to be realistic. Oh, it was some like mockumentary.
It was definitely a
about
mockumentary.
A porn director who has his visions of what the porn's gonna be. So
It
it had
sounds
to
like
be.
Dirt
Yes.
Diggler.
Oh yeah, it
I
was such a
I
big-
remember
budget.
this. What the fuck was this?
I don't know, but it was a
It was on Hulu way back in the
yeah,
day.
it was a funny movie.
Holy shit,
But it was
man.
also definitely weird. But yeah, I remember like like Purple Vein was one of the names, and like all sorts of other like just the names they came up
What's
with.
what's Purple Vein a pirate?
Was it
Purple Rain?
wasn't the Full Metal Jack-Off
Full Metal
like
Jack-Off.
his
he's like-
Optimus?
Yeah, they all have to have get like a circle jerk at the end. They're like, we're not doing that. He's
Yeah.
like, you have to.
Yeah.
This is my vision.
Yeah.
If you don't do this, I'm not going to make the movie. And then his like wife banged some of the people in it with that. I don't know.
It was
something weird.
also kind of like Stanley Kubrick-ishy because like he was like a specific artist like that too.
Yeah.
It was a weird.
Well, all the porn directors wanted to work with him because he had such vision. But it was like stuff like, the gangbangs in New York. He's like, no, they have to be uncircumcised because I want it to be historically
For
accurate.
the Hasidic Jews?
No, gangbangs in New York is set in like 1880 or whatever. So he wanted historical accuracy. Back then, nobody's getting their shit snipped.
Well, the Jews were.
Yeah, okay.
He
Yeah,
slimed me.
Do you think this person should win their lawsuit?
Absolutely not. That's so fucking stupid.
Okay, that's
They
have to
put
be
what I wanted to
porn
know.
link on
Fuck
their
Disney.
packaging on a kid's product.
I agree. I like the idea of fuck Disney, but they don't.
I
Dude,
really
you don't
I blame
accidentally
Disney.
put a porn site onto a mass-produced product.
They paid for it, and if they didn't find out
Someone
before
had-
it hit market,
Someone has
Yeah.
to approve that shit.
Yeah,
and
but why
somebody
wouldn't it
did,
be
just like they
Wicked.com?
approved the dicks in the Disney movies that some like artist was drawing in there and stuff.
That shit was on purpose, though. Most
Yeah,
likely.
and this was on purpose too. You can't tell me somebody put a product out there and is like, this links to a porn site, and nobody fucking knew.
It
Yeah,
was a
people
toy
knew.
company
People-
from China, so
people
there
might
was
not-
probably just there may have been a mistake. I mean, that's
So
very
there's
feasible.
some
Yeah,
serious
but it's not
people
like
involved.
Disney said we sent them this and we didn't approve it. You know, like they approved it.
maybe Disney did.
I don't
and
think
then
this-
they didn't. They found out it was like, oh, we can't just do Wicked.
We do a recall.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Put stickers on it.
That's like whitehouse.com versus whitehouse.org.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is
yeah.
definitely different.
Gut.
But no, I mean,
Gut.
I think
Gut.
Disney's at
Gut,
fault,
sorry.
but I don't think they deserve a lot of money.
Fuck no.
Yeah, let's give them a little bit.
No.
Yeah, pay the lawyers.
But give them a little bit too. Like,
Why?
fuck it.
This lady went
She
through all
had the
this.
balls to fucking like, hey, fuck you, Disney. You made me watch porn.
All right,
She
sure.
might be very Christian, and she might be
Oh, I'm
very
sure she
scarred.
more than likely is.
Look
or at
her
least
up.
pretends to be.
Actually, yeah, look her up. I wonder if she like, does frivolous lawsuits.
Wait, she's a porn star too? What the fuck? She has an OnlyFans
I mean,
account.
it's someone that has to have money with lawyers and shit to go after
necessarily.
Disney.
Or you find a scrupulous lawyer who's like, fuck yeah, we can get some money from this.
As I'm
I
all
get
about
50%.
suing Disney. Junior Carano is still suing Disney.
Yeah.
Well, that's a much different story than this. Obviously.
Okay.
I know if I was exposed to titties that I didn't want to see, I would be hyper offended all the time.
She says
Right?
rather Wicked.com
Don't you dare send me
pasted scenes of pornographic advertisements across her phone screen, and she and her daughter were horrified by what they saw.
How old's the daughter?
I just imagine the way they try to set up this thing. They simply call her underage.
I mean, at that point, it's like, yo, fucking
She was
calm down.
17,
Like,
probably.
there's nothing you can see that you haven't seen on fucking TikTok. I mean, sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
no
sorry,
shit.
but like, fuck you.
It's horrifying.
The way the mom makes it sound, though, is like they both cried in each other's arms.
So dumb.
oh no.
You're either too young to
I can't
understand.
touch
I
it
mean,
to turn it off.
The system is the system. Exploit it if you can, I guess.
Yeah,
You know.
Fuck it. That's what we're taught to as Americans.
Okay.
Exploit anything you can to get money, because fuck them. Speaking of exploiting people for money, the CEO just got shot from exploiting people for money.
Up in these
Okay,
streets.
so here's the news
Oh,
headline. Today, we mourn the death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thomas. Gunned down. ... Wait, I'm sorry. Today, we mourn the deaths of 68,000 Americans who needlessly die each year so the insurance company execs like Brian Thomas can become millionaires.
Oh my god, I'm so sad.
That's a huge bitch. Nice. Can Joanna get you anybody a beer?
No, I got beer over here. Thanks, good.
I'll take a
I
beer,
might need a
please.
beer.
I got one more, I think.
Yeah, get me one of my beers.
Does
You
the,
got it, honey.
does the shooter have a alias yet?
The gunman wrote, deny, defend, depose. Each word on 3 separate bullet shells.
Do we call him Triple D?
Yeah. DDD.
Gave him the D.
Well,
What was his name? The man
He
shot.
fired all 3 shots, I think landed them all into that dude.
What was the man
he was
name?
only like 10
shot?
feet away. You can't miss from there.
Brian Thompson, the man that died.
Yeah.
Got shot.
CEO.
Yeah.
Fall
He was
man.
just coming out of the Hilton from his hookers and cocaine party. I mean, sorry, his good night's sleep with no hookers and cocaine
Yeah.
with all that money. Because, he was a wholesome guy.
How long was he a CEO of this place?
I don't actually
Like
know.
9 years, I think, is what I read before.
Either way, I think the place has like a 33% denial rate on people's claims.
Yeah, at
So,
least
I
I've
mean,
heard
you might be
all
paying
around the
in for
board.
20 years and like, oh shit, I'm
So
actually
here's
sick.
the
And they're
latest
like,
news
"Oh."
story. Suspect in United Healthcare CEO shooting used fake ID and traveled by bus from Atlanta, sources say. The suspect in the killing of CEO Brian Thompson has traveled via bus to Atlanta to New York, or from Atlanta to New York, before the shooting, a law enforcement tells CNN. Police believe the gunman arrived in New York City on November 24th, 10 days before the shooting. And the enforcement official told CNN that he arrived at the Port Authority bus terminal. But who cares about that? So he
He
got
was
to New
all
York.
beforehand, but they don't know where he went.
He paid cash at the hotel, and still don't know
You can
where
do
he
that?
acquired the e-bike he used to
Yeah,
flee the scene.
Where do you pay cash at a hotel? Because I've traveled a little bit lately and I have never paid cash.
New York hotels, apparently.
It must be one of those pay by the hour hotels.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Either way,
that was not very Joanna
The
like.
pictures that we've seen with him with his mask down at that hotel,
but John's gonna give it
a
to
worker there was flirting with him and got him to pull the mask down. That's why he's smiling in the picture.
Oh, really?
yeah,
I
the
didn't hear
internet's
that.
basically like, damn it, he's sexy.
I also saw one. Someone I was on a black Twitter subreddit.
Black Twitter
Yeah,
subreddit.
and it was.
You're not allowed to be on that.
Dude,
It,
it's all white people. What are you talking
It
about?
was it was a show
Probably
a
is.
picture of him of the guy smiling or whatever, and they go, please identify as a light skinned man, and of course the response was like, it's a white guy. It's not a light skinned man. It's a white man from the Caucasus Mountains. What the fuck? A light skinned individual? Fuck you. It's a white guy.
Well,
He's pretty fucking white.
Well,
so
here's the
white.
thing.
but you don't know
I mean,
for sure.
You don't know. Like, Spanish people look... Are they white people?
So
yes.
Are they light skinned?
yesterday,
Actually, Spanish.
right
yes,
after
not
this shooting
Hispanic.
happened,
What?
the guy that got shot, Brian Thompson.
Okay.
He was on his way to a big board meeting for United Healthcare,
Yeah.
and they found out he got shot, and they were like, "We have to continue the meeting."
Because
And later on in the day, Blue Cross Blue Shield in multiple states said that
Three
they
states.
no
Three states.
longer are going to support
Yeah, I saw that.
anesthesia costs if the surgery surpasses an arbitrary time that they decide upon.
yeah, basically like, yeah, we're gonna operate on you without anesthesia because that costs
No.
money and we don't want to do it.
No, they will, but you have to pay for it
Oh,
after
yeah.
a certain time.
Yeah.
They'll still use it. Ethically, they have to, but you have to pay for it when it's done.
Yeah, because that's what our insurance is for. It's great.
Hey,
I love paying money
definitely.
every week.
At least we have a precedent now. Somebody, a boss got shot for
I
it.
hope more
Great.
people get
Let's do
shot.
it. I'm
I know
surprised
this
it
is a
hasn't
terrible
happened
thing,
before.
but like this, the EpiPen people, the dude like
Oh,
it
yeah.
costs $37 to make, and we're
So
charging
today,
$600.
they said Blue Cross Blue Shield, after horrible online
Backlash.
backlash.
And, yeah,
Sorry,
everyone's
I'm having a
supporting this
sneeze that
guy.
wants to come out.
Shut up! Shut!
Shut, Dad.
Ugh. All right.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
No.
Today, Blue Cross Blue Shield is supposedly reversing that order now.
Good.
Maybe
For
they
the
got a little scared of
anesthesia?
the poor people. They're like, oh no, the poor people can get guns still? Shit, maybe we should be a little careful because we don't want the French Revolution happening right yet.
I bet like every single office went on like heightened their
Oh,
security.
dude, I'm
you know?
sure there's a lot of people that are like, so all this stuff we've been poking, maybe we should poke a little less. Let's just keep the poor people a little bit content because if we take too much, they might lose their shit because they have nothing left to lose. And that's a
wanna-
scary thought.
I want to hear this.
I
guy's
don't know
story.
though, but
I
this
really wanna hear
guy
guy's
did
story.
not have nothing else to lose. This guy had a mask, a plan, a gun.
Probably got somebody else to purchase
What is
the
it?
bike or something.
Not a silencer, a suppressor.
Suppressor. Either
So-
way, it was definitely planned out. But the whole thing where they're like, oh, he might have been a professional. It's like, okay, yeah, he cleared a gun jam, but he's not a professional because a professional is going to bring a gun that's not jamming. You're going to clear all that shit, make sure it fires right.
What the fuck are you shooting at jams? I've never had a gun jam on me. That's why I was like, what
Well,
the
I
fuck
think
is
it
this?
was
Well,
a piece of shit
maybe
gun.
it's a rented gun or something. You know,
Or
like
3D
you
printed
can
one.
rent guns in America?
no, but you can like
You can
you can
3D print
ship
some,
you can
too.
ship guns and stuff. You know,
Yeah,
like
there's,
so.
Yeah.
I
If
forget
a
which-
professional like marksman or assassin is going to get like some random gun they just
Do
pick
you
up, probably
think
never
that
shot it yet
he
before.
killed the guy because
That's
he was
very
mad
maybe.
that he's really good looking. Maybe he got plastic
No, I
surgery
think
and
he was
found out he
hired.
had to pay for it.
or
He was
or
hired by someone else that
somebody
got
wanted-
fucked over.
Somebody might have wanted that CEO position. Is like, we're going to use this
Or-
guy to shoot this guy.
So now
so
you're back
I
into
can-
agreeing he is a hitman.
or
Either way, you can find a disgruntled.
He's
I want to hear
definitely
this
a
guy's
hitman.
story.
He's 100% a hitman.
I want to hear this.
There's
guy's
no
story
way
so
he's
much.
not a hitman.
I think the fact that he
I
wrote
bet-
what he did on the shells, unless he got paid
Someone-
to
It
do
sounds
that,
like
No.
but that still sounds like not somebody trying to take a CEO spot.
It was
Unless you're
still
trying
a
to throw
hit.
people off.
It sounds like Mark Cuban has taken his cost plus drugs way too seriously.
It's someone.
Maybe.
There's no way he was working alone.
Yeah, you
Well,
feel
yeah,
cost
you have
plus?
to find out where this
Someone
guy was and
hired him
everything,
to
too.
do it. 100%. It doesn't. His story does not matter. We're never gonna know. He's never gonna get caught.
Probably not.
He might get caught.
No, he's
Dude,
gone.
they're gonna-
He is gone already. He was.
They're
I'm
going to
saying.
make an example out of him. They can find somebody from January 6th because of the picture of their ear. They'll find this guy.
Yeah, I doubt it though.
I think they will. But they're going to try to make an
You know
example.
what I'm talking about?
What?
The Mark Cuban's cost plus drugs?
Not really.
Okay, so Mark Cuban is selling prescription drugs at like generic
Cost.
cost.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's selling for 10% over what it costs them to get it. So all these drug companies are pissed off. Well, that's the joke is now he's getting really serious when he's taking out CEOs of healthcare companies because they're too expensive. And he's going to start his own healthcare
yeah.
company.
Where is Mark
Yeah.
Cuban selling?
Mark
these
Cuban's not that good looking.
Where is he?
But he can
Where
get
is he
someone who
selling?
sells
Where
it.
is he selling this stuff at?
Online, costplusdrugs.com. You can get prescription filled online for 10% over cost. That's the only lives that's saving.
It's going to fuck up a lot of
mean-
the insurance companies that are trying to
Oh,
make money
yeah.
off you.
Where is he getting the drugs though?
From the
I think they're
companies.
getting, yeah, but
The drugs are marked up like 5,000%.
Yeah. Was he outsourcing it from India, though?
Well, how does he have that connection with the drug companies? then?
Because
He's Mark fucking Cuban.
But
he's
if
a
he's
billionaire.
Exactly.
poking the bear, they're just going to cut him off.
well, you can, it's the
He's been
generic
poking the
drug.
bear for a while.
The manufacturers don't give a shit. The
He's always been a
manufacturers has a
maverick.
cost. They sell it at their cost, and whoever sells it after them, they don't give a shit. They don't care. In fact, they're probably
Okay, but
going
don't
to make more money off of this.
okay, okay, fine, that's fine. I'm
Fine, John.
fine,
Great.
John. I'm
Personally,
good for Mark Cuban. If
I'm
Mark
down-
Cuban can do it, why isn't everyone else doing it?
Because
Then?
we're not
with
also
healthcare
billionaire.
coming down as far as costs. I'm fully on board with like, dude, if they're going to charge $600 for an EpiPen, that costs $37 to make or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Then you know what? Fuck these people who are making this much profit off of your suffering. It's like the cases with people who have like insulin, and it costs too much for them to buy insulin every month, so they were rationing their insulin and then die.
In 23 or something like that.
Yeah, there's been
that
plenty
one,
of stories of that where like the insurance
read
company's
it.
like,
God
oh, we're
damn,
not
dude.
going to cover it, and then they can't pay for it, so they fucking die.
Well, it's how
Even
many
though it
people
wouldn't
go
cost-
bankrupt?
Yeah, and it wouldn't cost that much to like let them live. The rent is too damn high. I'm a kung fu master,
Dan.
and I am running for whatever
Did that come out of your
position.
speakers?
I think it did. Because
By the way, that
Oh.
guy's facial accoutrement is fucking amazing.
my ex-wife's mom has MS, and her medication was asinine expensive. And as soon as Cost Plus came out, like boom, off the insurance, and it's cheap. She can buy the drugs cheaper out of pocket than the premium for the insurance to buy it for.
How long do they take
Rent
to
is
ship?
too damn high.
Dude,
I have no idea. But
if it takes a month to get it there, and then once you get
Well-
it like every month, it's still a better investment.
Yeah, sure.
But basically, I think what's coming on is that a lot of people are getting sick of getting screwed over by big corporations, and you can't win in courts.
Do you support the gunman?
Fuck yes, I do.
absolutely.
Nice.
I think we should put a picture of
But-
him up with an American flag behind him and a bald eagle that just says an American hero.
Yeah.
It says fight. Just take
Fight.
take the
Fight.
Trump one, where after he got
They do
shot,
the
but
little
put that
AI
guy in front of him.
dancing or something. Yeah, I don't know.
God damn it! No, like what?
The AI Trump dance. Put a video. Of
I
that
think
guy.
we need to make
Whatever.
shirts
I
right
don't-
now that's just like a picture of the guy that just says hero.
Yeah, I'm sure. a
White
lot of people
t-shirt
are
and just do
feeling
like the
this.
black
I mean,
outlining on
he
the face and
is
shit.
a murderer, though.
An ethical murderer.
Yeah.
He did us all what we've kind of wanted.
Yeah.
And I think if a couple more CEOs get capped, and it might not be the
Do you
CEO's
think-
fault, but if you cut the king off the head, it makes a precedence for the kingdom.
Do you think
Sure.
we
So-
beat the Nazis by talking nicely? No, we murdered them until they stopped fighting.
This is true.
Murder
It's
for
the
the win.
American way.
Yeah.
God
that's
damn it,
true.
manifest
I'm all
destiny.
about, overthrowing
that's not-
tyranny.
that's-
Manifest
No.
your own
Yeah.
destiny.
Yeah,
This has been some
Easy,
too
easy.
near.
There's slippery slopes, though, when you start doing some shit like that, though. And then some anarchy
if
is
you
happening.
go to
you
like
know?
a point of anarchy where it gets too wild, then we'll actually get a sensible law again. That's like,
Well, that's
all
when
right,
the
let's
aliens
not go
show
this
up.
crazy.
We're like, no.
It's true.
Yeah, we all
it's
need
like
to
you're,
be in
the
peace and
simulation's
love.
getting out of control.
We're gonna reset it a little
Yeah,
bit.
let's control delete this shit.
I still want to feed off your suffering, but like now you finally see what I am, so I gotta hide myself again. Goddamn lizard people.
If we're in the Matrix, fucking great. God, that'd be fantastic.
No, I think it's kind of
Yeah.
it's an interesting story, and I kind of do support it because there's a certain bit where it's like, dude, if you fuck people too hard, they'll eventually fight back.
It's true.
And that's like our taxation, all the stuff that's going on. It's like, dude, you guys have you've pushed it to a point where people are too uncomfortable to be nice.
That's the thing. Is someone that had to have gotten ripped off by the system for so long, but yet still had enough money to pay an assassin, you know?
Or he might have actually just been like,
I think it was just the person
No,
did it.
Yeah.
They
no,
have a
but-
faulty gun.
but
They're
even-
probably not a professional. They just like
It
know
might
how
have
to
been-
handle a gun.
But even then,
Yeah.
Derek, so someone that's been through the fucking system and has been ripped off a shit ton and went through the whole trouble, their gun and
if
not a
they
lot
ever
of
get
typing
arrested,
on the
they're
fucking
probably gonna
bullets.
hear a story like, "Oh, my daughter had this very simple illness,
you could've
generally
paid
covered
for
by
it.
whatever," and then they wouldn't cover it, and then it just she died.
yeah, but he could still be the fall guy. Like someone paid him.
They make movies about
to do this.
In fact, they're probably writing the script right now.
Yeah.
They probably already are.
Someone paid him to do it, and then but he
There
donates
was-
the money to his daughter that
Have
survives.
you ever seen the movie I Care
But-
a Lot?
Infotainment Lane.
No,
Okay, so the movie I Care a Lot is actually a shitty movie, but it's something about like,
another Dan shitty movie.
well, I didn't like it, but it was
Shitty movie.
either way. The lady who's in like the main character, she kidnaps people's old folks, like and puts them in old folks' home and steals all their like assets because she's the charge of their estate or whatever.
Sure.
And like the beginning of the movie, there's a guy who's like, dude, you can't do this to my mom. I can't talk to her. You put her in an old folks' home. I'm not allowed to talk to her. You're stealing all her shit.
Yeah. You just
She gets
pulled guard
dismissed, or
duty.
he gets dismissed, and like he's like part of the character. The very end of the movie, that guy comes back, finds her on the street, and shoots her because she keeps winning legally and all this. And it's kind of just an example of like, dude, like
Enough's enough.
enough's enough, and you can't win legally. So what are you gonna do? Cowboy justice.
Yeah,
Here,
sure.
this is perfect. I've been listening to.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but
Fit for an Autopsy had their new album come out. There's a line in here when they'll start to see what happens when the boot on the neck gets rejected, and that's what's happening right now. And I fucking love it. I hope it keeps going because we're a country founded on guns. Let's fucking use it for something useful. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. If people are gonna rip you off, fucking go
if
Wild West on
The
them.
whole
you know?
point of the fucking government is to protect its people and serve the people. That's not happening. So what do we do? Let's
So
do it
are,
ourselves.
are you
Fuck.
like
Got to take the power back.
trying
Take
to
the power back.
condone violence?
Whatever. Yeah, absolutely.
What was that?
Clearly,
Condone violence?
clearly being passive
Or
is not
like
working.
trying to stoke violence? With this
I think
platform we
everybody in
have?
their life at some point has had that moment where you've taken enough and all you have left emotion wise is rage.
Yeah.
And sometimes rage but you do things you wouldn't normally do when you're on rage.
This is literally Rage Against the Machine. That's literally what this is.
Yeah.
Rage Against the healthcare machine.
Take the power
Yeah,
back.
definitely.
Take the power back.
Those that control the future control the past, control the present.
Now testify.
Yeah.
God damn, I gotta listen to fucking Rage now. All right.
That
Yes.
whatever line, guitar.
But yeah. Anyway, this is obviously. Well,
Are you
this
expecting
might-
more of this to happen?
That's what I was about to say. I don't know if this is a thing. I don't know if this is a taste of things to come or if.
I think it's a starting point.
This-
I honestly
you
do
know.
because if things don't change, people are going to see this
Yeah.
and be like, "Fuck it, yeah,
This
let's just go take these people out."
Dan, what are your
Yeah.
opinions on people that shoot up schools?
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah, no, but like I'm curious if you have any thoughts on like
what the fuck kind of question is that?
Yeah.
Dan
there's-
always
I
asks-
love it. It's my
Okay,
favorite.
okay.
I'll just say what I was thinking. And I
Are
was wondering what your
you a
thoughts are on
serial
this.
killer, Dan?
Do you think like some of these people that do these crimes and kill people at schools and shit and walk in are like system rejects that they know something's wrong and they don't know what it is and they're like physically ill from
They're
it?
taking
because
their
of the way society works.
taking
today.
the aggression out on what they know?
Yeah.
They
instead
don't
of the
understand
real
what they're
systematic
angry about, so
problems.
they lash out and basically know they're
Yes.
gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
100%. It's a
It's-
mental health issue.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
Like, I'm rejected. I can't participate. Everything's fucked, and I'm gonna fuck people with me.
System
which
doesn't
is-
work for me. I'm gonna
a
fuck the
terrible
people
thing.
that
It's-
the system's working for.
But I also think some of them might be like, MK Ultra. I'm like, hey, why don't you like the algorithm's gonna show you all this radical ass shit so that you can become angry and more disassociated.
What?
and go kill John Lennon.
Yeah, and go kill John Lennon.
Oh,
Kill
gotcha.
the Kardashians.
Well, no, like seriously,
Easily
so-
programmable people,
Yeah.
Manchurian candidate type shit.
Yeah, but like if you get on like the wrong algorithm online, and all you're getting fed is like what is it?
Satan!
The,
Satan stuff?
Satan. Well, not just Satan stuff. What is it? Like incel shit.
Oh,
Like-
sure. Well, I mean,
like-
there's all sorts of rabbit holes you can
Yeah,
fall
if
down.
you go to like a super incel thing where like, oh, everything sucks, everyone hates me, blah, it's the system that's wrong, not me, and you can't like be like, hey, I need to be a better person.
Do it.
Of course they might go crazy, but then if you have that being fed by algorithms, or maybe like, hey, we're trying to
that's
push
the
a
algorithm.
narrative,
Do it.
You know,
well,
just keeping forcing it on you.
and then like, I want my 15 minutes of
But-
fame. I want to show I did something.
Was
So-
it like the Shawnee or something? Or
So do you think this?
yeah, if
they
they're
had the
rejected by
spider
the-
web, and some people think that that prophecy had to do with the internet
Yep.
or the
Oh,
interwebs.
isn't it the there's the one like the village
Hold on.
proverb where like
Hold on.
if
no,
if a
you
child-
guys are going way off
Let
on
me-
Yeah,
some
what the
shit.
fuck are you talking about now?
if a child doesn't
I know what
feel
they're-
the warmth of love in their village, he will burn the village down
Oh.
to feel the warmth.
Yeah,
What the fuck are you talking about the spider web?
Oh,
There's
that's
a
a
ancient
another-
prophecy
another-
that
another
say
Indian
that
prophecy.
End times will come when the spider web or spider casts its
Yeah.
web.
There's a
And-
Hopi prophecy that basically says a web will cover the
Who's
earth,
saying-
and like there's
Some people think
somewhere
it's
that-
the internet.
Yeah, worldwide.
What's that
web.
have to do with?
it's electricity, obviously, though.
www.
It's just interconnected.
It's
everything.
wires, man.
HTTPS.
Too many
But
things connected.
back
too
to the
much
point, are
information.
you saying the shooter that killed the CEO is a school shooter?
No. He
No.
doesn't.
No,
That's
Derek
you're
was,
a grown-ass
Derek was
man.
trying to make that correlation about asking Dan about
no,
shoes.
I think that's completely different. I think
You
this
all-
guy.
Well,
You
okay, I
explained it
guess
very
the
well
point I was
earlier.
trying to
You missed-
make and see what Dan thought on that
What the
subject was
fuck?
basically this. Hey, he asked the question, I'm answering, so wait your turn.
Exactly.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You shut up, you fucking lame ass bitch!
If you are willing to acknowledge that, like, these people that shoot up schools or whatever, maybe they have this, like Dan said, reject the system, go down something, get programmed all weird, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that was what this guy did personally. This seemed way too personal, especially with what they wrote on the bullet casings.
Well, this had moralistic things with it.
but I think like this is like a symptom of the system, like not working for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Sure. Let me ask you this: how hard would it be to etch on bullet casings?
Not very hard.
Bullets.
I think they just
It's
wrote on it. I don't
brass.
think it
Wrote on
was.
it.
Her-
etched.
yeah,
But- but-
I,
but-
I don't
Sharpie.
think it's engraved. I thought it
But
was just.
I
written
thought
on
it was engraved.
I wouldn't. Hey, maybe that's why I jammed. Honestly, because I was.
Maybe.
That was my first thought. Was I wonder if it's engraved
Well, if
because
it is
I wouldn't
engraved, that
trust
would
the
cause
cycling.
jamming, yeah. I
Holy
thought you
shit.
like wrote on it.
Yeah, so did I. Because
But
like
that wouldn't be too hard.
that
to
would
engrave
actually
on.
make
No,
sense.
you just would
Well, but,
scrape it
like,
on there. If you,
with
you
a
could scrape
chisel
copper.
or
no,
what
it's
do you?
brass, dude. It's not.
Well, so
hard.
what? Just like
a pocket knife, a fucking like.
yeah,
any
but like
metal
not
thing.
Or one
to
of those
make it
engravers like I have.
readable. You know, like so people understand. Defy.
Well, if you know the bullet
know?
casing's going to be looked at, they're going to be
Yeah.
turn it over and stuff. If you just have even like scratch into here,
But it's a
that's,
round, bullet cylinder.
That's
So,
not
Still
okay,
complicated. It's
scrape
got
it
to
to.
be
The
pressed.
article I found doesn't say how it was on there, inscribed or whatever.
Well, then it's all
or-
fake. I want to know the details.
It just says the words deny, defend, depose were discovered by detectives from the shell casings found at the scene.
What does that even mean? Depose.
it's a court thing where they just fight longer so that you can't like win. Depose is
What
where-
Trump does? Gets out of everything.
Depositions.
But Dan, this is aluminum,
Illuminati.
and that's big letters on a small bullet.
Yeah,
like it's a
but,
bullet.
All right,
you
dude.
still scrape- look
Click.
at how- look at how
It's not
easy it
hard.
is
Like
to-
I have an
look at how
engraver.
easy
I
it is
can.
to scrape metal.
You can engrave stuff real
Or
tiny.
like a little.
like electric engraver. Yeah.
He
brass
might have also
bullet?
just written it on there with a
Yeah.
marker.
Yeah.
Or it's written on their marker. But the fact that jams now makes me think because anyway,
Either way, engraving
it
wouldn't
may
be
have been
very
engraved.
hard.
It may have been engraved and fucked the cycling.
Or
back
maybe
there.
he had a Dremel tool and planned this out weeks ago and was sitting at home going.
This
"That's-
guy obviously planned
honestly-
it out weeks ago.
Oh,
They
yeah,
said he
he
got there
planned
within
This
10
is
days.
this is a very fucking important detail. Like, can we see a fucking picture of that bullet? Like, or is it not fucking real?
Not out there yet.
It's not that
Well,
important.
Jesus, I mean, like, it's kind
Also,
of a
this
fucking
might just
major
be a
news
distraction
story.
from the aliens.
Yeah, could this
Remember,
could that even be a real thing?
There's aliens.
This,
And now we're talking about this guy as opposed to the fact that like
Maybe that
Congress
guy's-
literally said that we have UAPs and we don't know what they are.
Maybe this
go
guy,
into
maybe
the
the shooter's the alien.
Or maybe the simulation is just
the
all finally
aliens
falling
helped
apart.
him.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Either way, I think people are just getting fucked over too much, and they're gonna start fighting back because there's too many disenfranchised people. And
But the good news is that at least Hunter Biden's free.
I know, but if I were to do a bunch of
It's true, right? That's
crack.
you-
at least
you-
he's yeah.
Do you not like that?
I mean,
Crack.
I
Just like
think
crack.
he is a criminal.
It shows a two-tier justice system. It's the same that like is happening with the Trump shit. Like it basically is just
Trump
showing
did the
like,
same shit, I guess. My
Well, yeah,
point.
no, that's-
And there's a long history of presidents doing literally favors
yeah,
for family
but
like
it's
that.
basically
Well-
showing like if you have enough money to influence, you can get away with whatever
Well,
the
yeah,
fuck
no,
you want.
it definitely highlights that.
And both
I think half
sides
the
are
reason
doing
why
it.
Biden did it though is like there's obviously a vendetta by Trump. Like everybody that's not with him is an enemy, and he just wants to embarrass.
Yeah,
the shit
but
out
like
of as best he
everybody
can.
was going
Is-
after Trump in crazy.
Is
ass
it true
ways too.
that Biden is considering pardoning Fauci as well?
I read that. Yeah.
For what? What Fauci do?
Oh,
Exactly.
got a lot
What
of
did
shit.
Fauci do that he's got to be
Fauci's got
pardoned
some
for?
shit, man.
If
Fauci
you
had
think
Obama
he's-
money that was funding the Wuhan lab.
Gain for function research.
There's a whole bunch of this is why like the internet was getting like censored and shit for a while, and the people were like, you can't talk about that if you do, you're a communist or you're anti whatever. But there's some shit where like Fauci literally had funding
Same with
from
the Hunter Biden
Obama
laptop.
policies where they were taking a bunch of like gain of function research. They couldn't do it in America because that got like made illegal in America. So they started going to China to do it, and we're sending the money over there. But it's still like our government taxes.
It
were
was a
funding
simple
this
thing
through
of
that.
Fauci's like, we're not funding gain of function research. We're funding a company
That's
that's doing
doing
gain of function research.
We're
That's
not
basically
directly-
literally on record what he said.
Yeah, it's kind of like the people that are getting the tax money from Lockheed Martin, all that, and are buying up all the housing in the state here in America. They're like, we're not buying that up. The company we own is buying it up, but it's not us, even though we're taking this money and transferring.
Sounds
it
like
here.
that scene in Happy Gilmore. I'm not taking a grandma's house. I work for the bank who's taking
Yeah.
grandma's house.
Yeah,
Basically.
pretty much.
He doesn't like me.
Yeah. And again, that's the system that is basically happening, and that's why everyone's like, dude, we know it's you. Like, I could fucking see you doing this. You might be using a shell to do it.
Have you been reading some of the horror stories of like elderly people that have their homes paid off, but the state taxes for property keep going up so astronomically high that if they miss one payment, the state is taking their house that
Yep.
they've lived in for 40 years and own. Like,
Almost
no loan on
civil
it.
forfeitures and things like that. And then there's the other
Or like
ones.
single missed payments.
That's just intimate domain. They can eventually
Oh yeah,
take
but
your
that's
shit.
the same with like that movie I Care a Lot, where people are like, oh well, she's too old to be competent to take care of herself, so the state's gonna take over and put a conservative or conservator or whatever they call it,
conservatory.
Yeah.
over her, and then they're gonna put her in an old folks home and not let her live in that house, even though she's only 70. And then they go and take the house, all the assets, and sell it off, and she's stuck living in like a old folks jail, basically.
Yeah,
Not allowed to talk to friends and
wasn't there a
family.
John Oliver about this where like they were
If,
getting prescribed certain drugs that was like keeping them like just kind of in a vegetable state or whatever, not vegetable, but like zonked out,
Lida, something.
and they were like doing it for like years.
Lidocaine.
Some
it's
people
not
were like
lidocaine.
knocked out for like years, and just like as soon as they got off this drug, they were fine.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but
But
there's
they were
another one that
exploiting
like,
them on
it
hospitals.
basically chemically does
you're
what
curious,
a what's the
lobotomy.
thing where they poke the
Lobotomy.
chemical lobotomy.
Like chemical
Oh
castration.
yeah,
God, what's
Nah,
the name
that's
of that
a little
drug?
different.
There was a couple
Well-
books on that too that came out.
Well,
but-
anyway, if
real
you're
thing that happened.
if you're ever confused about what end stage capitalism is, this is literally.
oh, I know. Yeah,
I mean, this is crazy. Like how
doing it.
Like this is the definition of end stage capitalism. Everything we discussed all fucking night, and
we're gonna
getting-
watch it burn.
I don't want to be a prepper, but I mean, I'm kind of waiting for it. I'm kind of ready for it.
How
you know
are
what
you?
I'm saying?
How are you
Well,
prepped?
I'm not a prepper, but I'm just.
What's your plan?
I got.
Guns and food, bro.
So yeah, I just
I
got
got
guns and
porn.
food.
You just gonna hole up
I know
got
how-
the magazines,
no.
man.
with
I
your
got the
protein
old
buckets
school
or what?
I gotta stockpile protein buckets.
copy.
I'm imagining
porn.
you like with a stack of them and
Even
like
if the internet goes down,
There's more than gold.
I got
Look at my
that
castle.
old school stuff on the reel. So if the batteries go out, I can still do the solar to my. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get us a generator actually. Solar
Anyway,
generator.
I'm just curious how fast people are gonna start dying because people do not appreciate the luxury we live in America.
yeah, once the grocery stores go down, you're talking about.
I mean, anything.
Food supply?
There's a food supply. Then people start getting sick. Then people don't understand. Then people don't understand that. Oh, there's no laws here. Like I'll just kill you. Like if you could try to be any aggressive in any way, I'll just fucking kill you because
Do
you're
you
probably
think we're
trying to
going to
kill
fall
me.
into a dystopian
So-
universe in our lifetime?
Well,
We're on
I
our
think
fucking way.
We're
We're-
either going to do that or fix shit
Dude,
real fast.
We're like 6 degrees away from Bosnia right now, just becoming a shitty
Yeah.
Eastern
well,
European
yeah,
country.
it's just one attack on the grid away.
Oh yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah.
That's why I
One
have
one
chickens
grid
in
goes
my
down
backyard
for a
and
week.
eggs.
America's not coming back
I
from
mean,
a week.
in
with no grid.
2050, we're
They
going
had
to be
the,
referencing
we had
shows
the
from
Eastern
2030.
Seaboard shut down with power like 10 years ago or some shit. where it was hacked, I think, by Russians.
For like a day.
Yeah, and mass chaos ensued. Let's look
that's
it up.
A day. Mass chaos for a day. Imagine 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
I mean, just like a
neighborhood-
week without power.
People are shooting each other in my neighborhood already. I cannot imagine what happens when they can't eat.
People would start going fucking nuts.
No one rioted though. That was because of a storm and shit. If power just goes out and you have no clue why, you're gonna like drive down to the store to see what's going on. See riots? Yeah, you're gonna riot too.
It's gonna be about 24 hours before like if power goes
2017 cyber attack on the U.S.
Power
power
goes
grid.
out. You got no radio, nothing. You're gonna drive to the store and see what's going on and see people rioting
Well,
immediately.
if the internet goes out too, because that's the thing. If the internet goes
no,
out,
but
there's
see,
no...
I think the internet can go out. People will be calm. People will be like,
dude.
"We still have power. The fridge is running. I'm fine."
Could you imagine
But
how
once the
crazy people
power
are gonna
goes
be
out,
when they can't get news? Once people can't get like news or whatever, they're gonna
but
actually have to
you
think
could
for themselves.
you could
and
still
go
get
out.
radio. Your TV can turn on, and you might get digital TV.
Well.
Some people might get digital channels, but
I don't know. I think if anything happens, like an EMP strike, but that'll knock all that out. People are gonna go
well, yeah,
nuts.
yeah. Once power is out, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, that'd be
Internet
part
is
of the
different. Internet can go down, and people I think
Well, no,
will
like if
remain
power
calm.
goes out, but you can still get like your internet on your phone or whatever. You know, you can do that for a couple
No,
days.
there
and
would
get
be no
news.
internet if there's no power.
Yeah, and that's what'll cause like we don't know what's going on. Oh my god. And then a couple days of no food, no information. People are going to start going crazy as shit.
Yeah. I think within 24 hours, people are rioting, dude.
Yeah.
Without power.
Remember
yeah.
the Summer of Love, just like what 4 years ago?
Yeah,
And
but that was
we had
not
information about
power riots.
It was about power.
Well, different kind of power.
So,
Is that the oil pipeline shit?
no, that was just the everybody burning shit down everywhere because somebody got shot.
Just the Black Lives Matter riots and
Antifa.
Well, a lot of people were cooped up and for a long time too, and they had a lot of energy
yeah,
yeah.
it's probably all planned
because of
out.
Fauci.
Goddamn Fauci. I still think Fauci's fucked up. Like, there's some stuff with like things have been coming out where they're like, turns out a lot of the stuff they were pushing doesn't actually work, and they knew it, but they were just doing it for fun anyways.
You know, he was just a scientist for buy. You know,
Well,
Was
it
there
all comes
buy?
down to
for buy.
Klaus Schwab and then World Economic Forum and all these.
I'm sure he got
crazy-ass
paid
people,
to fucking we're gonna fund this
the
stuff.
World
and
Bank people.
try some fucking weird ass diseases, and hopefully it doesn't ever get out.
Oops, it
Wink.
got out. Oh no.
You know.
Oh, somebody we don't like's in the office. We're gonna really fuck it up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Could be all planned out. I don't know. I know we're in
So
for a wild
Trump's
ride.
just a distraction.
Well, he was the chaos candidate, and from chaos comes order.
Yeah. You gotta get people riled up about something. Who gets people riled up but a WWE star?
Yeah. Well, yeah. What is it? Yeah, chaos or from chaos comes order. No overdose kid. Whatever. Torum.
Oh, yeah,
Nazi
yeah.
shit.
No, like the shit on
It's
the
on
dollar
the
bill.
American dollar bill.
Like I said, some Nazi
The
shit.
chorus,
Some Nazi shit, yeah.
Torum or whatever. It's Mason.
Masonic, yeah. Super occult. Yeah.
Nazis technically weren't Masons.
Yeah, they had some Masons in them. They were still into the weird occult
There was
shit.
the German Mason order, but like it's also spread out so much more than that.
Right.
I think the Masons are completely
Either
different.
way,
though.
it's some people that are like, yeah, we're going to reset the system so we're in complete control, not just this like passive control where you own the money. We want you really fucked.
Yeah. I think the Freemasons are more of a safeguard put there for when civilization collapses.
I think
The Masons know how to bring it back.
Well,
They can
Masons-
literally rebuild.
dude, the deep
They're
Well,
also-
ironically, we had the
they're taught in all-
monument in Georgia ripped down. That
Yeah,
had
the
instructions on how to
Guidestones,
survive.
yeah,
Did you
they're
ever find that guy?
No, I
no.
don't think they found that guy.
Just
but like the
disappeared.
Georgia
Was it a
Guidestone-
person?
disappeared from the
group.
news.
Who knows? But it's still
A government
interesting.
group.
Government
Or
for
some
sure.
other
Psyops.
crazy occult faction that's like, yeah, we're not going to do your occult shit. We're going to do our occult shit, and we're going to take
It's
over.
another
instead of
power
you guys
move
taking
for
over.
sure.
That's some long thought out.
Of course it is. It's like
It's 4D chess, man.
yeah, they're dealing
all
with
the
the
Illuminati
interdimensional
groups
aliens
Playing chess, you
You
know.
know.
Speaking of that, I bought a
Goddamn
chess
interdimensional
Lego
aliens.
set for my nephew.
Did he call you a nerd?
No, I haven't given it to him yet, but I think he's
He's
gonna love it.
like, shut up, Four Eyes. Wait, is this?
No, he loves
which,
chess.
Which nephew is this?
My only nephew I have.
Is this Joe's kid?
Yeah.
Where'd you get your
I
niece?
forgot his. Wait, don't you have two?
It's not her birthday yet.
No, you have.
For Christmas now.
I haven't gotten Christmas gifts yet.
Oh,
it was his
that's
birthday this
right.
week. I have two nieces, one nephew.
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jag, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna dox him, but they're not gonna find
you
him.
did.
Oh.
Way to go.
I didn't get his address. Jeff, that's fucking cool. Okay, I don't know if it was him. Yeah, okay, that.
And
makes
I
sense.
bought a succulent set. Legos.
What the
Lego
fuck?
succulents.
Well,
You
no,
just
wait,
buy
I'm
real
sorry. I'm
succulents.
sorry. No, I'm sorry. They're not succulents. They're like little. Once there was
It's
3 of them
technically
that
a cactus.
were. 3 of them were cactus plants. 3 of them were.
It was
You got your
cactus.
nieces and nephews succulents?
No, Derek's not listening.
He got Lego succulents.
I got
those are
Legos
little
for them. I
cactuses.
didn't get succulents. It was just a plant set that had these little pots or whatever, and there's 3 of them in each. One of them are tropical plants, and the other ones are the ones that eat bugs.
Lego
I
plants.
can't think of what they are.
Venus
Carnivorous
flytrap.
Carnivorous.
Carnivorous
Venus-
plants, yeah, but they are Lego plants.
Venus
And
flytrap.
It was yes, it was
You
fun
know,
as
if you
fuck
go
to
to
build.
Hobby Lobby, you can just go get the Venus flytrap like kit and give it to him, and he can grow Venus flytraps.
Yeah, those always die though.
Well, do better.
He won't take care of that. But
Tell them if they can't grow it.
he
they're
likes
weak.
Legos. He's a fucking kid
It's
still,
like me with
you
bonsai
know.
trees.
So
I kill 'em all
so-
the
And
time.
I wanted to play with Legos too because I was at the Lego store.
Yeah.
Can't just buy
Wait,
Legos
did
for
you-
him. I
did
want
you-
to buy
I
Legos
was
for
to the Lego
myself.
store.
Did you go out to the Lego store?
I went out to the Lego store.
Fuck you, Lane.
What?
You know I wanted to go.
I'm not stopping you from going.
No, with
I
people. I
almost
went with
went the
friends,
same day.
asshole.
You
you're
can
a
go
bitch.
with Derek.
You know what?
He goes.
You've been shitty about with me for a while now.
Honestly,
I don't
it's,
know
it's
what's
better
talking
to
about.
order
You want to
from
invite
the
me to Lego
website.
stores?
Yeah,
you want
but,
to invite me
like,
to...
going to the stores.
It
is
was like going out
experience.
with my lady to the Lego store.
And a third
food.
wheel would make it better.
Exactly. Yeah, sure would. It's cold
John's
as
just gonna
fuck.
go to random points of the Lego store but never enter and
Try-
just wait for one of us to show up.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
There- you had
Haven't
to
seen you here.
we had to stand in line before we could get in
Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
for like 30 seconds, but
Still, it was a line.
it was a line. They wouldn't
and it
let
wasn't
us in.
70 or above, so it was. I was nipping.
No, it was fucking cold that day. Okay.
Uh-huh.
This was last Saturday. It was
I had
cold.
shrinkage.
Do you know how fucking
Shrinkage.
windy it gets at Village Point, or wherever it's called,
Yeah.
Nebraska Crossing?
Yeah. Is it?
Nebraska Crossing.
Nebraska Crossing,
It's
yeah.
fucking half hour away.
Yeah.
You know what this
it
is?
Yeah. Oh.
This is the size of your
The
penis
size
in
of
the
your
cold.
dick. Yeah.
You thought I was going to say violin.
I thought it was a tiny violin
Yeah,
at first.
so yeah.
But then I saw you
Whatever.
rubbing it, and I knew it was a dick.
I'm going to put that on my tombstone. So how big is the store? Is it like organized by
Dude.
activity, alphabetically?
there was like little kids section. There was a Technic
Did they
section.
have a cool
Yeah,
like build in
Bionicles.
there or anything?
There was a bunch of like center consoles where you could play with them and like build your own character.
Is Bionicle still a thing?
I don't maybe.
Bionicle was cool. That
Fucking
They were
that was
Technic.
love
or-
Bionicle.
That seems like a Technic thing.
No, it's no, no.
It was part of a series of bricks that they built
Technics
that
thing?
all had stories built in. Bionicle had their own like story. They had Ninjago came out and they had their
Yeah.
own story.
Oh,
Well,
they
well,
have Ninjago.
well, no, so-
I saw
so-
a little
Whole
bit of
rebranding
those.
effort
I
they
saw a
did.
little bit of ninjas.
The Bionics are like machine men thing, and they came in this sweet like
Kind of like Transformers in a
capsule
sense.
thing, like a bank teller's tube. You know, it was like that shape like that. But you unscrew it and everything, and it had it was like the coolest.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think I had all 5 of the
Oh,
originals.
they might have had some of those, and I just didn't notice what it was. But definitely, one side seemed like more for kids, and then the other side seemed like more all 18.
I'm sending you
Plus
some
adult
Legos.
adults.
Did they have
Adult
an epic build
Legos?
or something?
No,
Little Lego tennis.
This was a Jaina Gemus or
well,
Jaina
there was like a
Jenna-
giraffe
Jenna
or something at
Jameson.
the beginning, at the
Put some
entrance.
respect on that name.
Oh, Lego
I don't
Giraffe.
fucking know the name.
It wasn't that impressive. That was like
See, a
stuck
lot of the
by-
Lego stores I've been to, like, I like to go into them, but I've been to a lot of big city ones, and they'll have, like, New York City's the best. But, like, Boston had a cool, huge
Fucking
build.
bougie
fucking
ass.
Lego
Oh,
for-
I'm Derek. I've gone to Lego stores
Have you
in
been
New
to the
York
Mall
City,
America Lego
Yes.
Land?
Of course.
Okay. Boston,
So
Mall of
that's my
America.
only experience with Legoland or Lego store, and it was nothing like that. It was very small and compact
Oh.
inside. Like I said, they were allowed. So many people couldn't be in, but it was like Black Friday weekend.
Oh,
so,
what the fuck? We had to bury the lead, asshole. Obviously, it's going to be busy on Black Friday
Okay,
weekend.
okay, yeah. I mean, I
Fuck you.
knew that.
I got
When I
cold-
said there was a
I was
line.
cold-
But
I was
there
cold
must have been a lot
nipples.
of people working because as soon as something was like taken off, someone was like there to
Replaced right
replace
away.
it. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, as soon as
that
it was
makes
checked
sense.
out or whatever, because people were just constantly coming out of the
You
back.
can pay those guys $10 an hour to put stuff on a shelf and make $50 off every Lego sale.
Yeah, but I was surprised on
Calm
how many
down, we're done
like,
with that.
adult Legos they had.
Done with it, John.
We're talking
Do you
about
have a
Legos, not
Lego
capitalism.
account?
Lane,
No.
I sent you a picture of some Legos that I saw. Did you get to see these?
No, I did not. Did you just send them to me?
Yeah.
Let me look.
It's tits.
They were
Lego
fucking
tits?
awesome. I have a bunch of them.
Is
They're
it?
Lego dinosaurs.
Oh.
Dude.
Wow.
Whoa, that is dope.
Yeah, that was at the what's the plant
Lawrenson.
place? Huh?
Lawrenson?
Lawrence Gardens, yeah.
I could just tell from that building. When did you
cool.
go there?
Oh, that was a little while ago because it was still like warm out and shit. But dude, they were like
Oh
full
yeah,
on, like
Jen sent me these pictures before.
Lego dinosaurs.
Those are cool as fuck. I would have went to that.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
Well, there's little kids there though. I don't like kids.
yeah. I don't. That's all right. But like, I mean,
It's pretty detailed.
think of
I like
how
that.
many pieces
pretty
those
That's
Legos are.
ageist.
That's pretty neat.
That's pretty
funny.
neat. Yeah,
I wonder.
there's
I
a
wonder
lot
how
of them. I
many.
got like all sorts of Legos.
I wonder how many illegal techniques they have to use to make the shapes like that.
So
you know?
sorry, I distracted the conspiracy conversation to talk about Legos.
It's okay. It's probably
That's-
better we don't go too.
That's fine. I think
too
we're
deep,
we're
'cause
over the conspiracy stuff.
It'll eventually get to lizard people. and-
Derek, are you buying Legos
Dude, we've
for
been at
Christmas?
lizard people for like an hour.
I think
listen,
Carly got me some Legos for Christmas, and I'm hoping. I suspect it might maybe be the Eye of Sauron set,
Ooh.
or maybe the Black Millennium Falcon.
Those are
Which
pretty
one do you
Really
want?
both.
Why did you make that sound? The black with
Because it's not
it's
canon.
supposed to be gray.
No, because Lord of the Rings.
What does it have? A satellite dish too?
Yeah, it's just black.
It's a black satellite dish. Is
a
it,
Black
is, it,
Falcon.
is it a Disney Millennium Falcon?
It'll do parsecs.
But
Does it go plaid?
They had to change it 30% so they can make money off of it, not George Lucas. They don't have to pay royalties if it's 30% different. That's why
that's why it's
C3PO
black.
had to have a red arm. 30% different C3PO. They didn't have
I
to pay,
hate that.
Is that
didn't have to
so
pay.
much.
Didn't have to pay
You know-
George Lucas. That is the fucking truth of all of it.
You know, Lane,
Nice.
it would have cost you nothing to not tell me that.
Nothing,
God damn it.
Sabaski.
Thanks.
No, but this is
They had
all
to rip
about-
off R2D2.
Yeah, this is
Fucking
about
put a
back
ball
to
on it, you know?
exploiting the goddamn.
All right, we'll pay him for Chewbacca, but, you know.
C3PO is a little too far.
Yeah. We'll just give him a red arm. That's different, right? Yeah, we don't have to pay him for that.
So
Perfect.
basically,
Least favorite
again,
character of all the
It's
main.
General Leia, not
if
Princess
a
Leia
corporation
anymore,
can
you
get
know?
away with stealing your shit, they will. Just like, do you know anything about H.R. Geiger and all his stuff getting stolen by the company that made?
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. Have you seen that Dark Star documentary?
yeah.
That's so good. I want to watch it again. I can't find it, though.
But again, it's one of the things like, oh, we actually own your intellectual property, or we changed it enough that we have it and we're more than you, and you, yeah.
It's not hard to rip off H.R. Geiger because you see him, you go, cool, make the angles different.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, unfortunately, that's kind of what it just. Yes, it's very unique and original for what it was, but then you can take it and just go, oh,
It's a little different.
there's less dicks. Let's that's yeah.
There's less alien rape stuff going on in
Yeah, it's
the
so,
art.
so it's not as Geiger-ish, but you know,
Dude,
you
some
can,
of his
it's
stuff is
not hard to
very-
rip off Geiger.
Some of Geiger's artwork is very alien sexual.
Dude, the dick
It's
butt one?
Fucking
Isn't
weird.
that
Yeah.
Rule
That
34?
was that's
Yeah,
a
Rule
really cool
34.
picture.
Dude, I heard
not
that,
Rule
like,
34.
Rule 34, if you've nipped
Ah, my nipples, they hurt. They hurt when I twist them.
Oh my god. I do have to tell a story about nipples.
Okay,
So,
good transition.
We're in.
Here we go.
Nipples.
so my brother and I
Nippel.
my brother reached
Nippel.
out the other week and said like, "Hey, I was thinking about what if we get a clear bra for my dad's truck."
Okay.
So I messaged
clear
him-
bra.
Yeah. So I messaged him last
dad's
night
truck
and
has
I
huge
said
tits.
like, "Hey,
Yeah.
did you get that clear bra? And let me, would I owe you anything?" And he goes, "No, and I need you to handle it. I'll Venmo you. I love you." And I said, "Well, can you send his truck specs?" And then right when I'm talking about this, Carly says she talked to my stepmom, and she goes, "Just give us cash because they have to actually get it installed at a place, anyways. So it doesn't matter about buying a clear bra or not."
Yeah.
So I told them, we'll just Venmo Dad on Christmas and sent the Lloyd Christmas. These are IOUs. So my brother said, "Dude, yeah, we can get him a card with a voucher slip. Haha. How about we give it to him in a Victoria's Secret bag because it's for a bra?" I said, "We should totally do that. Maybe find some fake stick-on nipples for him to put in the bra with this Jim Carrey going, 'Oh, Billy!'"
Billy.
So we've agreed to do all of that.
Nice.
Fake nipples?
Yeah, so I had to order fake nipples and
All right, since we're talking about like body parts
find
on
a
trucks,
Victoria's Secret bag.
what the fuck happened to the truck dildo?
I have it.
I know you have it. Why isn't it out in play?
Because I took it out of my truck after it got almost totaled. 'cause I
But
thought it
that's
was totaled.
been how long ago was that?
Was the dildo
November of
totaled?
last year.
Exactly.
I know. I keep needing
Is
to.
it too used to be back in public?
Hey,
Well, it's
I have
still.
my own
You know
personal
where it's
dildo.
at. You have it in your
I just
possession.
found it recently. Yeah.
Found it
just
recently.
found
I was
Found it.
desperate and looking for it recently.
Yeah. I broke my last dildo. I had to go find the emergency one.
Oh, this thing? Wow.
Well, now it's got dog marks in
Yeah, it's
it.
got dog chew marks and peanut butter all over it. It's
anymore.
split in half on the tip where I try to throw it at Lane's truck.
It's a little used. It's all
It
right.
adds to the danger.
It did last a drive down the interstate, though. So
It had a good suction cup.
Where's the? I feel like it was.
did you put it on me for that one?
We all went
drove it?
up.
I thought we all went.
John
together.
stuck it somewhere weird, and it was like no, and I stuck it right front and middle. Like he
But
won't
this was-
see it because I was like, I
thi-
know how he parks.
Yeah.
This was after D&D. You guys drove by my place.
Yes.
I thought all three of us did it
Yeah.
It was not.
Max might
at
have
his
been
old
with us.
All three
apartment.
of us.
at his old apartment.
Yeah, out of Maha. No, not Maha.
No.
No, it was after
Maha
D&D.
was after that.
It was after D&D.
because
Yeah.
he took it to work.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
drove
That
to
was
work
the one
next
where,
day.
like, when he was texting us about it, and I
Yeah.
said, "Oh, did you rear-end anybody?" And he goes,
Yeah.
"No, but every time I got close to this one guy, he'd speed up at an alarming rate."
I do remember following a car all the way to work that day.
And then the guys at work being like, "Hey, Lane, did you get some
Yeah.
modifications?"
yeah, yeah. I was sitting in the fucking office. Hey, did you put something on your car? I'm like, what? He's like, there's something on your truck. And
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
okay.
oh
Did any of
no.
your coworkers
John
take a
got it
picture
the
of it?
worst. I'm sorry.
No,
I did get
but
the worst.
I think
That's
I think one of you guys sent it to
God,
me
I
because I
haven't-
saw it in my like photos or whatever.
Yeah, I had a picture of it, I think, on my phone at one
Yeah.
point.
So I
have a photo.
claimed the most harassed by this dildo.
John took it the worst.
You know,
Yeah,
both
we
two
got
two
him bad.
times. Two times.
Yeah,
I know
well,
the scene with your parents. You can tell us that in a moment. What was
neighbors.
the other one?
The other one,
Stuck
okay,
in the back
we
of my
went-
truck, and I kept stopping at all these fucking houses, and people were saying, waving at me with a dildo in the back window of my goddamn truck that I couldn't see.
Oh, that's
a
right.
very
And
good
why your
replacement.
work truck?
Oh my goddamn workshop!
was it
while
like
I'm
right
working.
on his back window?
It
on
was
the on the
back
outs-
right
I think I
side.
did that
Yeah.
one
It was
too. I'm
right-
pretty sure.
It was hidden by the water tank in the back of the truck.
You distracted John.
God damn it.
When we were done with the podcast,
Yeah.
and I just like walked over, was like leaning on there, I was like, "Yeah,
No,
you
this
know."
was,
and then
this was
you
at
know,
the
real
homie.
fast.
It was at the homie inn. One of
No,
the nights.
he got him here one time,
Oh.
and probably from at the homie.
It's gone around a lot.
You've got
But-
me
No,
several
but the
times.
back one back window might have been the homie. He beat us to the homie.
I
and
remember-
you and I were together.
I remember you got the
Okay.
side of his truck because it was parked in
Maybe
front of
that
me, and
was
I could
something.
see it on the side.
The back of the
window.
truck was clearly worse because 10 very nice Catholic people walked right past my dildo truck
I thought
into
you
a party.
went to
of other-
like try to do some sales with it on there too. Or
I was so
happened- no,
disappointed.
that's that
Dan,
one.
Yeah.
The other
when
one was
we
when it was
stuck
on my
it on
bumper.
the side of your car, and
I found it the next day. I was
But
like,
didn't you say Chelsea found it because it just so happened that she needed to be on that side because her car was broke down or something? And if it wasn't for the fact that she saw it, you would have never known.
yeah.
Yeah,
I know I found it before I drove off.
That's
I don't
just-
know the circumstances, but yeah, I'm
pretty
By
sure
the
I-
grace
I-
of God, you did not drive around with that.
I'm
To be
pretty
fair,
sure I
we
put
were
that
all
one
at
on.
that point probably checking our vehicles before we went and did
Yeah.
anything. At least
I mean, I was not expecting it after the D&D thing.
no,
so-
That was good.
no.
Yeah.
It's
But
about
there
time
was-
to make a resurgence. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
well,
there's
I think-
not a double dildo
I think
attached
the
to
last
these.
worried.
I think the last time Derek got me the last one at the time was I had my this. Oh yeah, right when I
That
got
was
this car.
Maha. I think you've had it
No,
since
no,
Maha.
no. This is when I first early on when I got the Expedition, and you walked out anyway. So I'm at the stoplight at 50th and L, and I look at my rearview mirror and it's dark. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And you had stuck it to my rear quarter glass of the Expedition, and I didn't notice it until the headlights behind me were flashing. I'm like, what the fuck? So at the stoplight, I get out of the car, I run around, I grab the dildo, I kind of look back at the car behind me. It's like two dudes, like, the
Those
fuck?
dudes probably watch you grab it and run around and go, "Dude, he's keeping it."
He's putting it in his pocket.
Dude had no eyebrows. He's totally
Oh,
into it.
fuck.
I think that's what I remember.
shit,
The
that's
side of
funny.
the Expedition.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
that's
side
the last
window.
time I had that I put in my work truck because I was going to get you guys while I was out doing routes.
Well, I remember it was at
But-
the Niobrara. You had it in the side of your truck. You went somewhere, and I was like, "What the
That was the first night bird trip I had in my truck.
I'm
yeah.
a goo man. I'm a goo man. I sell goo.
But yeah,
That's a There Will Be Blood reference.
Yeah, well, it's the South Park There Will Be Blood. They tried to bring in the fake meat, and Cartman was mad because he's like, I don't want fake meat. And then he's like, oh, it's made of goo?
they bring the-
I still just want goo. It's fine.
They bring the goo man in.
I'm a goo man. When I say I deal in goo, I mean yeah. That was a good one.
right.
South Park's...
I've watched a lot of South Park here recently.
I need to start
That makes
watching
more
it. I've
sense.
missed a lot of stuff. Like
I've
I
forgotten
missed the
about
whole
that one.
what's the Trump line where they had
What, Garrison?
Garrison?
Mr.
Oh,
was it Mr. Garrison?
That's from
Yeah,
2016.
I haven't watched since
Oh, wow.
then. Like
Fuck
I
'em all
missed
to
that
death.
whole shit.
I
The
haven't
fuck 'em all
seen a
death
lot of
thing?
the new specials. I don't think.
Yeah, well, I'm way behind.
I don't know.
The last main one I remember was Randy Johnson being like, or not Randy Johnson,
Macho Man Randy
Macho
Savage.
Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah,
that when he
now
becomes
that I'm
a-
a girl, I've been beaten up. You know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I thought that was after all that. 'Cause that was with
that was
before.
that was with
right before
Strong Woman.
With, yeah, when PC Principal
that
and
was
Strong
still
Woman. That was
PC Principal was there. And Strong
Yeah, that was
Woman,
like
wait,
but-
to
was
me
that?
that's like the new era of Star.
Well,
Star.
Mr. Garrison hadn't become
Star
Trump,
Park.
and I missed that
Park.
whole arc, and I
I
need to
actually
watch
haven't watched that arc either.
Yeah.
Lane, I think I get leading up into it, and I saw some early episodes, or maybe just a couple sporadic ones.
I was
And he
definitely
was like,
watching it.
he goes, yeah, you can watch it. He goes,
Yeah,
it's not the
there
best.
was some
South
where
Park.
like I saw some Tegrity Farms ones where it was like,
Some of that kind of miss.
yeah.
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 That kind
It's
of fun.
not
I
the
mean,
same as
I'll still
like
watch
you
it, but,
know Randy microwaving his balls so they can be bigger.
Buffalo
so he can,
Soldier.
Just a little bit of cancer stand.
a little cancer. My
But
God,
also-
Randy, your balls. I know.
I mean,
smoking
haven't they
weed
been
in
almost
front of a
going
cop.
for 30 years now?
Huh?
They've been going
Haven't
for a while.
Haven't they been almost going for 30
Shit,
years?
dude, I was in like
I mean,
fourth or I think fifth grade when that came out. So I was like
I
11.
remember drawing
1999
Kenny, like
1999
Kenny
was the first
died when I was in like 5th or 6th grade because I was like, oh, Kenny, and I hadn't even watched the shows
Well,
yet.
no, 1999 was the first. When
I
it
would have
came
been
out.
in fifth grade, I think.
really,
when
I
that-
thought it would have been a lot later than earlier.
It
than that.
looks way older because of the animation style.
Yeah, they were literally
It came out in
cutouts
99.
of like
Oh, wait.
construction paper.
Oh no, the movie came out in '99.
Yeah.
I
No,
said-
they-
oh,
I
South
I
thought
thought
Park was
fifth grade would have been
97
like.
or something.
I thought it was like
11,
94.
96 or something.
Yeah.
95.
No, it was not
When
94.
did South Park first air?
A long fucking
Don't look it
time
up,
ago.
Derek. Derek's looking it up. We'll do it live.
97.
Dude, we're playing the game, asshole.
That's why
I
said
already
beat
guessed
you to it.
97,
I
so
say
I
that-
just
that's not the
won
game.
already. I
I
guessed 97.
I say 97.
I had thought it was earlier.
So we
than
both
that,
thought it was
so.
97.
I was
Well, we'll
gonna-
never know because you didn't play the game. Fuck you, man.
Still though,
Play
we were,
Guess
That
I
State.
was, so you
Play
were
Guess That
10,
State then.
10 or 11. What you
Asshole.
said?
What?
You were 10 or 11.
I said I was in fifth grade, which means that would have been 11.
Yeah.
And I'll be 10.
97 for me.
Yeah. I probably didn't even see it though until like I was in high school. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
I didn't be the
Because
first
I
one
didn't,
I saw
I
it
didn't, I
came
didn't
out.
have Comedy Central or whatever.
I
growing
was
up.
watching at we lived in an apartment. My brother and I were watching TV late at night, and we were flipping through the channels. Saw a cartoon, and we're like, "Oh, sweet, cartoons late at night."
Sweet.
And then exactly, sweet. Yeah, god damn it. We're like,
they
what?
killed
And then all of
Kenny.
a sudden, South
'Cause
Park
they were
unfolds.
always killing
And
Kenny
we
back
freaked
then.
out. We're like, oh my god, we changed the channel. Like, Mom can't hear that. We're in an apartment. She's like on the other side of the wall.
Yeah. But you went back. You didn't watch
And
the
then
show?
like a month later, my dad gets back from the Middle East on deployment, and he goes, "You guys got to check this out." And he had the whole first season on VHS. Like, we pirated this shit. They were
Don't let your mom know you're watching this.
Well,
Really
immediately I draw a Cartman picture of him dressed up as fucking Hitler for Halloween, and then my dad's good friend in the Air Force loved the picture. He took it and hung it up on his fridge for years.
Jesus.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I was just about to complete my final solution.
Hit me him. Fuck.
Well, he's in trouble for trying to exterminate the Jews last week.
This is a 90th trimester abortion. We don't go that far.
Well, anymore. We're gonna make it work.
Sleeps her way to the top.
I love the.
I just watched that episode the other
Is that
day.
some first season shit?
yeah, first season. Man. My favorite is the forest baboon, the forest llama.
I love how Mustafa, whatever his name is, little midget thing, his name Kevin. What is name Kevin over here?
Oh God.
Fuck, what's his name? Doctor.
That's so many
Dr.
things.
Evil?
It's like Mustafa or something.
No.
Are you talking about
What's-
Wolf
South
Not
Park.
Mustafa.
No,
It's
no, no,
pretty-
South
Butters?
Park.
Mustafa.
Dr. Chaos?
No.
Dr. Chaos?
Mephisto.
No, Mephisto.
Dr. Mephisto.
Dr. Mephisto.
Mephisto.
Yeah, yeah.
Kevin. Yeah, and a friend.
Oh,
Kevin.
yeah, that's definitely some first. I'm not that familiar with the first few seasons.
Those ones.
Cartman's mom's
It's-
actually his dad.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I forgot
I've
about
You
seen.
couldn't,
I've
you couldn't
seen it
have
all.
sex with her halfie. You got no legs.
But like going
yeah.
back to it now, and not
alien
growing up with
probing.
it, it's a little weird.
Raise the hands.
those
Who
first
hasn't
few
had sex
seasons.
with Cartman's mom?
Oh, they're my favorite.
They
Yeah.
were just
The first
random
episode
I
as
with
feel
fuck.
like
visitors.
they really started taking
Dude,
off
visitors.
in their like 8th season or something. They finally like
Well,
kind
once
of
they started doing like
their
actual
maturity.
social things is when they got more prevalence. But there was just a lot of random ass funny things where like the alien probe coming out of Cartman's ass. is like,
God damn it!
Yeah, yeah. It was just like kind of.
do you remember Nintendo 64, the South Park game where you could
Oh,
like
yeah.
throw
You
snowballs?
could throw yellow
and
snowballs.
peels?
Yeah, I had it on
The turkeys.
PlayStation. You could throw cows, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could do a lot of stuff. It's been a while, but I remember that was one of the games that I wasn't supposed to have, so we were like hiding that because I got it from a friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. All the
Same with like
cursing.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. You're not supposed to have that.
I didn't understand the hype of that game.
He cost a lot and like just it was
What
weird.
game?
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Never
That's
heard
one of
it.
the
Oh, I remember
Nintendo
that game.
64,
64
like,
game.
Yeah,
I have a
Yeah.
number of N64 games, including GoldenEye.
Nice.
I think the GoldenEye might even be the Golden Case one.
You probably have a gold mine there then. Not even just
Save
gold
that for the
nine. You have a
apocalypse.
gold
Isn't it
mine.
pretty easy to get like an emulation or whatever? where
Yeah,
you
no,
can-
you
Emulator.
get the emulators, but like if you have an original copy of the gold one, that's a
I'm not
treasure.
sure it's gold. It's certainly I have a copy of the game. Well, not a
Nice.
copy, you know.
Well, those are
OG
still
version.
like the Deep Geeks Online or
Even
whatever
if-
pay for that.
I
You
paid
have played
$100 and got this guy's TV, the red stools there, and an N64 controller and a number of N64
What?
games.
Nice.
Yeah.
it sounds
Did you
like you
kill
just
him for
like
it?
robbed a storage unit.
No, actually, you guys know
Yeah.
him. God, what's his fucking name? He hung out with he was like Jesse's good friend, Holman. Simon.
John
Simon.
Oh,
Yeah.
how's he doing?
You bought
Well, that was a
Simon's
long time
stuff?
ago. It was like 4 years ago.
alright.
You just bought a bunch of Simon's
just-
old stuff.
He was supposedly
I remember
like,
you bought
going
his,
to
like,
like
sound
sell all
bar.
the shit and like take off and do a cross country like
Go to jail tour.
fucking truck or van tour, and I don't think that ever ended up happening. But I bought a bunch of his shit. But I remember when I was at his house, there was like cocaine remnants everywhere, and
Yeah.
I think
Sure.
he just told me this story to basically get quick cash to get more cocaine.
Yeah. So
Most
the go to
likely.
jail tour.
Most likely.
I didn't really,
It's a hell of a
I
drug.
didn't realize the extent of what I just said now until later, as I thought back on it more and more. But I remember being in his house and like he's telling me this,
I'm
and I was
just
believing
selling
it,
off
and I'm
my
seeing
shit.
cocaine everywhere. And then it was like as I got back home, and like over the years thought about, like, dude, that guy was just fiending for coke
Yeah.
and trying to get quick cash,
Yeah.
selling all that.
What do
shit.
you, what do you
stuff.
want to buy in my house?
I like
can sell
Mario
you for
Kart.
money?
There's a bunch of fucking great games. I got
What
from
like,
him.
did you literally like, walk through his apartment and he's like, "I'll buy this, I'll buy that,"
State sale.
I don't remember. I think
or he's selling you? Do you want these gold
I think
knives?
Paige hooked me up with it. When I was when I first moved here, I was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for these items," and she goes, "Dude, Simon's
Simon's
starting to
selling
sell
all
shit."
his
So I
cool
went there
shit
and
for
like
cocaine.
his place was a pit and just cocaine remnants everywhere.
Ladies
What
and
does that
gentlemen,
mean,
Don't
cocaine?
do
What
does
drugs.
cocaine
Drugs are
remnants
bad.
mean?
Mirrors with like
Razor
powder
blades,
residue all
dust.
over it and a razor blade, you
Maybe
know,
some
and it
streaks
was
from
not
where you're
just
trying to
one
gum it.
place.
Yeah.
Sure. You
Drugs
use
are bad.
I
Kids.
know
Don't
what
do them.
cocaine looks like and how people do it.
How does it smell?
It is
do you know?
everywhere.
How does it smell?
Chlorine.
Kind of like gasoline. A little gasoline.
Yeah. Okay. Did you get a good whiff of it?
Do you have any? I could
No,
try
I
to
didn't
tell
do
you
it.
what it smells like.
No incriminating yourselves.
I don't. Oh yeah.
Anyway,
I've never done
I
cocaine.
haven't seen Simon in a while.
All right, you guys want to hear some news of the weird?
Yes.
Or you
Yeah,
guess seen
yeah,
that?
yeah.
state?
I was
time
going to do
for
guess
news
that
of the
state,
What
but
time
this,
is
this
it?
story is
8
not
o'clock.
tied to a state. Miller High Life is making a cologne that says smells like a dive bar. It's called Dive Bar Fume by Miller High Life. Yeah.
Lovely. I can't wait to wear
Oh,
that.
it's like the Burger King.
This is
Does
going
it
to be
smell
like,
like a
bros
bowling
wearing this
alley?
in college.
like
I
a
hope
bowling
not,
alley.
though. Like, who would want that?
Well, you remember the
Idiots who don't
the
go to bars
Burger King?
and don't smell like bars, but want
Burger
to
King
smell
had
like
a
they go to
fragrance?
bars.
Yeah.
Burger King had a fragrance.
No,
You can smell like
I
a
did
Burger
not
King?
know that.
Yeah, like 20 years ago. It's just a gimmick.
It smelled like
It's
Burger
just a
King.
stupid gimmick, yeah. Which honestly,
Or is it a
Burger King
prank
smells
joke?
pretty good.
Is it like a
no, you can buy it.
prank? Well,
It was
like,
a real
is
thing.
it like a prank gift? Like you give someone
I'm
That
sure
would be
it
a
is.
great white
Like,
elephant
yeah,
gift.
exactly.
Like, here you go. Here's some cologne. You smell like a bar.
Yeah.
I have
Or
two,
like Seinfeld. You smell like the sea. Or the what's the river?
Hudson.
The Hudson. Yeah.
why I have the best white elephant gift this year. So if we do one, you're gonna love it. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna look up that Burger King perfume for.
So
a
here's
while.
our first one.
Saving
So this is an
I'm
international
super
story.
funny.
The guessing the state.
This is going to guess that
international
country.
story.
Guessing that stuff.
All right. Parents and teachers at this kindergarten thought for sure someone with a footwear fetish was swiping little shoes from cubbies at the school in their kindergarten class. Police installed 3 cameras in the school, and on
Germany.
November 11th, zeroed in on another culprit, a weasel.
Oh, the
English.
plot
It's great it turned out to not be a human being. The stolen shoes have not been found, but the school has installed a net over the cubbies to keep the weasel out.
There's a weasel. I'm gonna guess. Where are weasels indigenous to?
They're like everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know.
South America.
No, I said Germany. I'm sticking with it. Bulgaria.
I'll help Lane. You're both wrong.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Way wrong.
What'd you
Oh.
say?
It's not even in
Wait,
I
Europe.
haven't said anything yet.
It's not in Europe. Don't go to Europe.
Okay, so I was gonna say South America.
Russia.
Yeah, not even.
Um,
And one guess at a time, Dan.
America.
One guess at a time, Dad.
Argentina.
Okay, I just said his South American guess was wrong.
Oh, I thought somebody
Way off
guessed.
base.
What did he guess?
So you're all wrong.
South America.
China.
Well, what country in South
Stop
America?
guessing.
He got his second guess in.
Okay, what was your second guess? Russia?
I
You
don't-
should have
I-
been paying
I threw a
attention.
lot out.
India.
Australia.
All of you are kind of close. John, you're the furthest away.
Ah! Wait.
Yours was China.
Just tell us where the goddamn
No,
weasel's
that's
at.
not the game,
Everybody
asshole!
gets one last guess.
Mongolia.
Do I need to give a hint?
Japan.
John gets it.
Yeah!
All right.
John was actually closer with Australia, I feel like.
No, China's way
Japan
closer.
is right off the
Japan.
coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's an
Japan
island.
invaded
it's an
China.
Island.
you know.
It's an island.
It's an island. Fuck.
Wow. Are you looking up the perfume?
He's trying to find the perfume.
I'm sure there's
If you can
multiple
still
ones.
Well,
buy
I
it.
found it. I just don't know how to
I
buy
feel
it.
like any
next week and we're gonna be like, hey, did he just get here from a dive bar?
any joke perfume though is a good white elephant gift. You know, even if it is the C or whatever you guys were saying.
flame grilled fragrance cologne.
Oh yeah, Burger
Yeah.
King.
Flame grilled
Dude,
fragrance.
shit, dude, it's fucking $275.
Holy
I'm
Christ,
not
yeah.
buying this.
That's probably because at this point they're like, this is the last one.
I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not buying
I
that.
mean, they'd probably have to like
What happened
make
to,
it if
what
someone
happened
buys
to the
it.
bacon sundae?
What
Remember
was
that?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
from
dude,
like,
some things just
from like 20.
they're fine
well,
disappearing.
during the whole bacon craze.
Didn't the Baconator go away?
I don't know. I haven't had fast food in a long time, but
I don't think. I don't
Is
think
that
Wendy-
Wendy's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think they have
During-
that anymore.
well,
Probably.
during the bacon craze back in the early 2000s or 2010, 2020, sorry, early teens. Anyway, 2010.
When is
they-
not a bacon time? I love
No,
bacon.
there was
like
like a
the
real
big cultural bacon
time,
explosion.
though. Yeah.
And there was Burger King had a Sunday, a bacon Sunday, as like oh man, it was like ho. No, it's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
good.
like the bacon covered
So good.
donuts, where like you have the
Yeah.
sweet donuts with
But then
little
you're
bacon bits.
just
Yeah,
eating just a bunch
sweet.
of fat, so
Yeah.
that's why it's good.
Of course it is.
I wanted to open up a bacon only store out in West O during that time. That'd have been fucking awesome.
Bacon.
And you'd be
Yeah.
in debt right now.
Well, I mean, it would be out through a. I was in work with Just Good Meat. We were talking about that. Basically, all these different types of bacon you could have. Again, the bacon craze. How often it'd be like a little boutique store, like a
Boutique
little-
bacon.
Yeah,
The
yeah. You
bacon
gotta have
boutique.
you gotta be in a strip mall. You know.
Yeah,
where
I mean,
there's
it'd be
always
like it'd be a store,
traffic.
like a super small store, just just like a shotgun store with some
I
coolers.
feel like there
It
are
wouldn't be
bacon
crazy.
stores. There's like popcorn stores. Like that shit exists in Omaha. I think.
You can still probably have one.
How
I
the
think there is
fuck-
one.
How the fuck is
Derek, can you Google
Vicks popcorn still in
bacon
business?
store
What the
Omaha?
fuck?
Dude,
Who's
a lot of
buying
these things
popcorn?
are money laundering operations. We have to
Dude,
just
there's-
admit this.
They're
now.
like mattress
There is not
firm.
just one
Yeah.
popcorn store.
Frank
there's
Stoicich
multiple.
Meats.
Well,
Is
that's
it- is your
Stoicich.
bacon place?
No.
That's-
That is the first thing that
That's
pulls
just
up.
Stoicich.
And then
That's
there's Paisano's Meat Market, Casanova's Butchery.
There is no specific bacon store in Omaha. It seems like.
Omaha Steaks offers gourmet bacon section.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna
There's
do that
always
now,
bacon
though.
sections, but
Back when
Big
it was
Meats.
insanely popular, that
It
would've
actually is
been a hit.
BIG Meats.
I think you can still have a bacon store, man.
I'm not gonna do it.
do it. Why wouldn't you do it?
There's
be
a
a
place
pussy,
that does
John.
bacon
Open a
and
bacon
cheese
store.
bratwursts.
Get some fucking balls.
All right,
and
so I have
bacon.
another guess that place.
Oh yeah.
But I think we're gonna do that differently though this time. It's going to be guess that city. I think I have the
That
top
has-
3 cities
That have
in
bacon
America.
stores.
No.
They held. Okay. So have you ever heard of Brown Friday?
The fuck no. Well, I mean, every day is Brown Day for me.
What do you think Brown Friday might be?
Regular sales.
You're nowhere near the mark.
Well,
think
Black
it's where
Friday is
you-
for sales.
Nowhere near the skid mark.
You shit yourself on Friday.
Oh, it's like sharding
Is
or
it after
something?
eating too many tacos or some shit?
Yeah.
So Brown Friday
Brown
is, or also known as clogged. Sorry.
Clogged toilet day.
There's a city that's called the clogged capital of the United States on Brown Friday. Brown Friday is the day after Thanksgiving,
New
when
York.
plumbers nationally go on emergency calls 65% more than any other Friday.
You see that? It makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Analysis by Yelp showed that plumbing-related searches went up across a couple different cities here. And Roto-Rooter said the most common problem areas are kitchen sinks, toilets, and garbage disposals. So a lot of kitchen stuff, but also toilets.
So what are the cities?
So there's 2 cities, number 1 and number 2.
I
I already said New York.
I was gonna say like
Or
Minneapolis.
Cleveland.
Minneapolis.
You know,
The
Minneapolis.
Browns,
I'm saying-
Cleveland.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
No.
I'm going
Oh
Philly.
yeah,
No.
that's a better big city.
You said New York.
There's 2 of them. I'm going New York and Philly.
New York and Philly.
Oh, we're
Dan's
not
going
just-
for the double
we're not
guess.
just-
Oh, he's just getting
I
his
thought we were just
guesses
doing the
out.
first one.
Oh,
Okay,
just
fine.
one? I
Well,
thought
are
there
we
was 2
close? Did
places.
we guess
There's 2 cities I know that are on this list.
Oh, okay. He's
My first choice is going to be
Well-
Minnesota.
Orlando.
Minnesota,
Minnesota is
state.
not a city.
Minneapolis.
Okay.
Minnesota.
Lane, what?
Orlando.
Orlando and
Cubans don't
Orlando
shit.
and
And-
Orlando and
No.
No, I just said
Orlando and
You don't have to the second one. Just
I'm thinking
Miami.
still.
you don't have to the second one right now. Let's find out what the first one is.
No, I
you do
wanna-
realize Orlando's not
guys guessed
that
2.
big.
I only guessed
I'm,
Minneapolis.
what's
I was
the-
trying to go with like a lot of sewage, like a lot.
Yeah, I just know they have water.
I'm trying to think of
issues, too.
fat white people that clog up
Florida
toilets.
does in
They're
general.
Minneapolis.
so does Orlando.
What about like older cities that have like less piping? You know, like the pipes are.
See, that's
old.
what I'm also
You like
trying
laying
to
that
think.
pipe, Dan?
I'm gonna,
I do
you
like
know
laying
what? Then
pipe.
I'll say my second is
Sometimes.
Boston.
Sometimes I like going to
Boston.
bed.
Boston.
Oh,
Boston.
nice.
So you said Orlando and Boston. All right. None of you are right. Lane, you were extremely close on your first city you guessed.
Oh,
Really?
Miami.
Jacksonville. Or whatever.
Oh,
You had Minneapolis and what?
I didn't have a second, but my next one's going to be Atlanta.
You were Philadelphia and New York.
Yeah.
Right seaboard
Okay.
for one of them. There's a hint.
What's
Seaboard.
what's
You said Miami. and
Washington D.C.
No, I
No.
said New York and Philadelphia.
I mean, it's the Eastern Seaboard. I mean, but
So do you have a guess, Lane?
Think of an
You were
old
close
but
to
city
the
out
it's-
there.
it's down south.
It's down south. Yeah, think of an old
I
city
don't-
out there.
You're
I don't-
extremely close.
fucking-
Miami.
No, Miami's further south.
Oh shit, you're right.
I never gave you a direction. All I said was you were extremely close.
It's
What
Florida,
city?
Bo.
It's Miami.
Miami.
Jesus
I
Christ.
just said it.
Yeah,
He said it too.
I
did-
said it a couple times.
Miami.
Yeah,
Because you're like,
other
it's
people
close.
were
It's like,
guessing.
that's the
All
other
right.
big
So
city.
Well,
what's
technically,
the other
Jack-
city? What's your guys' guess?
Well, L.A.
It's LA.
Did you see it?
LA is the number 1 city. That is what they call
There's a
clogged
lot of-
capital of the
I
United
mean, that
States
makes a
on
lot
Brown
of sense,
Friday.
dude. They don't know how to.
Their
fucking
phone
deal
calls
with
go
it.
up 73%
Fuck
in
LA.
internet searches.
California
And
sucks.
65 more percent emergency calls.
I'm trying to think of a very popular
Everybody's
city.
pooping.
That'd be
There's
it.
too much poop going down.
Everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
Except for
Everyone's
you.
gotta
And that's
poop.
concentrated sin coming out of you.
Wow. We're Catholic.
I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that.
Well, shit.
All right, that's a good way to end the pod.
Hey, I was gonna say, gentlemen, I'm about time.
Well, I
to
didn't know if it was there any more.
No, it doesn't matter. It's gonna go.
kill the
was a great-
CEOs, kill the CEOs, bomb the government,
That
bomb
was
the
a great,
government. Let's take out the IRS and make sure all of them die too.
Dude, chill. Jeez.
Happy
What,
end of the-
what about the Federal Reserve?
That's part of the IRS.
What
Was
the
it on there?
fuck?
Fuck all of them.
Well, it's
What are you
not.
talk-
Central
International
bank. The central
bankers,
bank
let's
needs
use
to
the
go
World
for
Bank.
sure.
Let's,
What the
we'll start taking them out.
fuck just happened? The left turn from turds, man.
Do you not agree? Trash Talk,
Do I
Trash
agree?
Talk
30% of your
Omaha
taxes are going
does
to doing
not
crazy shit, man.
condone
Let's take
any
it
of
out.
the thoughts that
John
up,
has. We don't condone John. Fuck you,
Yeah,
too, dude.
fuck off, John. Fuck off, John.
Trash.